Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of Court of Corvids. Let me just make sure, because I have anxiety that I screw up, and I didn't, so let's keep going.
Jake, I am right there with you.
I literally hit the button and it was like, did I do all of the things? And then I did all of the things. So
I finally forgot to record a stream and it feels really bad, but I can download it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. I have done things where we have pre-taped something and we got about 30 to 45 minutes into it before I realized that we weren't recording. So,
we got Dayton in the chat. We got Remus in the chat.
Hell yeah.
Yes, we've got a ton of people in the chat. Thank you so much. We're going to go over that in a second, but we're going to introduce ourselves first. My name is Jake. I am the GM of this show. I go by he, him, but I will be playing a bunch of different characters, so plan on following up with all of that. Krug, why don't you head us up next?
Hello, my name is Krug, playing Krug Claudel, the human monk. Indigo, I would like to tell you specifically that every single time we start this show, sorry, Jake, you put my frame ever so slightly off center, and the only thing I do at the beginning of the show is try to fix it. I just want to throw that out there.
That's because I center it to how you're sitting before we go into pre-show, and then you get situated.
Maybe you should tell me, hey, you should get situated. Sit down. Anyways, I'm that person playing that other person. You should check out our YouTube. We have Game Gorgon on the YouTube. We did a pretty fun video on the APG. We're doing a video on the Lizard Folk next. It's coming out on Monday. Ooh. And from there, we're going to be doing more APG stuff. Why are you giggling?
Well, what are you giggling about? Are you laughing at that?
Nothing.
All right.
No, I want to know why the giggles.
I may have gone back over into Twitch and put you offset.
You're a giant.
Yeah, you did.
All right, well, that's it. That's all I have. That's all I have for the whole day. I'm out now. Thanks. Bye. Krug sleeps for the rest of the campaign.
Awesome, Molly. Why don't you go in next?
My name is Molly McIsaac. I play Moss the Magnificent. We are both she, her. You can find me on the internet at Molly McIsaac. That's Isaac with a Mick. Yay.
Awesome. William and Jonas.
All right. Hello, Remus. Thank you for the 5 hero points. I'm going to use all of them. My name is Jonas, they, them, and I play the chameleon gnome storm druid Robin, she, her, and I'm on Twitter at Jonas Newhouse, where I tweet about the shows I do here, such as one that William runs, and this one that you're about to watch. I also do a lot of streaming on our band Glass Beach's Twitch channel, which is also Glass Beach Band. I'm playing the Banjo-Kazooie Ocarina of Time crossover right now on Mondays, which is my probably favorite thing that I played in a minute. Also Toontown every Thursday. That's actually, you don't get better than that. And I won't.
And I'm William, they, them, and I play Remy Ashwillow, the Goblin Fighter, also they, them. I'm in Glass Beach as well. I GM another show for QueueTimes called Hijinks and Handlebars. And currently it's Hijinks and Dungeon World. We're doing a mini series right now. It's a Dungeon World mini series. I saw that Remus just caught up, I think today, and that was wonderful. And also thanks for the bits. And also Remus sent us a really, really sweet message, and I read it and it was great. And I appreciate it a lot. And I'm glad that we can, help you through your work day and everything. And thanks everybody who's watching right now. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. That's all.
Okay. Is that we're good, right? We've done everything.
I think so.
Yeah, you're probably messed up because you did us in reverse order this time.
Yeah. I like shaking it up.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
It was great.
Next time I'm gonna do like Molly, then Jonas, then Kareem, then William.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
really keep us on our toes.
Real quick. Just really quick. Just gonna throw this in here. Not an educational stream. It's a home game. Thank you for the reminder in chat. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
If we get the rules wrong, it's because the rules our rules are different.
It's because we wanna.
Yeah,
we never forget anything.
Technically, this is not an educational show, but it is rules as written, because in the rules it says play it however the hell you want to. So
that's true. It does say that in the book.
Pew pew. That's me.
The only rule is there are no rules.
Shooting my outlaw Pathfinder guns. Anyways, yes, I do want to thank Remus for the 500 bits. That's going to start you off all with 1 hero point and then a spare one. So you will all have 2 plus a spare to start your day off. So I suggest I'm assigning them, which means that all of you should use them before you go down. So
That is a good idea.
yeah. But yes, thank you all so much for showing up. Let's get into the story. At last we left off, Bouncy had taken off to go talk to the brownies. The 4 of you are sitting around the campfire, or at least you guys were all packing up, if I remember correctly. Because you wanted to leave the area because you know that the demons knew where you were. So you wanted to kind of move location.
Move camp.
Yeah. Let's just move forward and say that all of you have, in fact, managed to get all of your stuff together and has started to, you've packed up all of your stuff and you're ready to go.
So Bounce went off on his own to go talk to the brownies?
That technically hadn't happened yet, but
unless you wanted to,
I'm hoping that has happened.
Is there something that you wanted to, oh yeah, okay. Because I was gonna say, unless there's something else you wanted to do, that was the plan. Is that Bounce had already left, you had all started packing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, because Moss told us to trust her, and she trusts Clokey, so we have to trust Clokey for some reason. Yeah, so we're packed up completely.
I said so.
We're getting ready to go. Okay, so the can we ask, like, Moss the Magnificent? Can we ask Clokey, like, what they deal with the leaves, like what the leaves are?
Well, yes, I'm happy to talk to Clokey for you. Clokey, what's the deal with the leaves?
Well, we're gonna mix them up a little bit, and
We're gonna mix them up a little bit.
I can do that.
And you're gonna chew on them, and you're gonna go into a hallucination, and you're going to be able to find out some information.
We have to get really high to find information?
Well, just you, specifically you.
Just me?
Yeah.
Oh, just you?
I mean, I've had my fair share of experiences as a performer, but it's been some time.
But does it have to be just you?
I mean, can the rest of us opt in if we want to?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm definitely out, but by all means.
No, me too. I'm out.
Well, somebody should be, but listen, if these
Clokey, can I take this trip with my fellows here?
So here's the thing. We've already sent Bounce off, and I told him to get just enough for you, not the group. So it's gonna be just you. But here's the part that I don't necessarily know if you want to tell the group, is that during your hallucination, you're gonna be able to figure out one thing.
All right.
And that's your choice that you need to make. Do you want to know about your sister, or do you want to know about the location of the demon?
Well, that's just putting me between a rock and a hard place.
What's
What's
putting
your rock in a hard place? What are you talking about?
We'll burn Clokey. We'll do it.
It's personal. Why do I have to make that decision?
Well, you can only hallucinate once. And
well, what if I just was really quick on both?
Yeah, I don't think you understand how this is gonna work.
Really quick on both, but what?
It's not like controlled dreaming. It just kind of happens.
Well, okay. I mean,
look. You got some time to think about it. It's gonna be at least a day or so before Bounce gets back to us. So think about that. But that, I know you're going over a lot of stress right now. You're finding out that you have a sister, and you never knew you had a sister before yesterday. And the fact that you're now about to have to make a decision on whether or not you help you and your friends, or if you just help yourself. Technically, both decisions are helping yourself, because knowing where the demons are helps Asmodeus, which kind of furthers you along on your goals with him and completing your contract with him. So really, you just kind of have to figure out what part of you wants to be more selfish.
Well, it's just blood anyway.
What?
Nothing.
Like, there was a long pause where
you want your blood.
Okay.
No, not that kind of blood. Not that
to...
kind of blood. Like, no, not. Never mind.
The other kind of blood.
Apparently, I'm going to be getting high, and I have a decision to make, and I will not let us down. And when that time comes, I will bravely get high.
Okay, cool. Hey, Herring, like take us, here. You know?
Where do you want to go? Are we going into town, or are we just going to another
No,
place?
Herring, no. We are too conspicuous. We are we have a caravan. People will be looking for a caravan if they are looking for us. So even though it does not say Mas de Magnificent on the outside anymore, we do need to be careful. So let's just traverse to another part of the outside of town, and then we go in. We go with the same plan. I mean, we're going to take care of the true religion. Hopefully, the small one bounce will get back to us, and we can take care of that next. Any other thoughts from?
We should park it at that spot by the pond with the little frogs in it. It's a good spot. We all stayed there.
We should park
the caravan.
Oh,
move
yes,
it.
yes.
The other stuff sounded great, babe. Just thinking about that pond.
Yes, to the pond. Herring, take us to the pond.
Robin, have you ever
Yeah.
transformed into a frog and just hopped around with all the other frogs and just like had a great froggy time?
I'm not going to say that that's why I want to go to the pond, but I won't not do that. You know.
Oh, if you do that, can I watch you and try to tell which one is you?
You can try to catch me if you want. You won't, but you can try.
That
Can't you
sounds
only-
fun.
Can't you only turn into like an animal or something like every once in a while?
I just need to nap between, It just takes a lot out of me, but I can do it all day if I need to.
No, shouldn't we go forward with this plan first, and then once we wrap
Yeah.
everything up, we
I'm
can
not doing
go
this right now.
Okay, I don't know. We're going to the pond. I don't. How is
We're
it?
parking the caravan then, and we'll be there tonight.
Okay, I just know you. You can't help but jump with the frogs.
I'm not going to become a frog the second we get to the pond, okay? That's
Okay.
not my plan.
That
I
sounds
would
kind
personally
of like it's
have a
your
hard-
plan.
Well,
now.
you put it in my head now.
I would personally have a hard time waiting to be a frog. If I could be a frog, I'd be a frog.
I need to practice composure anyway. Of course I want to, but I'm going to be patient.
We're here.
I have a job to do.
Oh, we're here.
Robin becomes a frog.
Oh, yo.
The moment you get there, Robin turns into a frog.
Okay, hop around for a little while. We will discuss exactly what we want to do. So, Moss,
Yes.
as my wife, who is now a frog, is hopping with the other frogs, and you can play our little game where you are trying to see if you can tell which one is her. You are going into this. That one?
Yes, that one.
No.
No, apparently not. No rolling perception or anything.
Yeah, the first one just isn't it.
You're going in separate. The rest of us are going to be, inconspicuous around, making sure that you're going to be okay. I know you can handle it yourself, but if it truly is a cult or a bunch of people, there might be an overwhelming amount of them. So you go in, we keep our eyes on you and everything. Does that still seem like the best plan?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, as you know, basically, I basically ran a cult back in the old place because my fans were basically like my cult members. They followed me so deeply and dramatically. So, of course, I'm going to be totally fine joining this cult. I mean, pretending to join this cult. No one can get a leg up on me. I'm Mas the Magnificent.
That is what this is for. This is to join their cult?
Yes. But of course, as I join the cult, I will quickly become the leader of the cult because who on earth could deny
That does
Mas the
tend to
Magnificent?
happen.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course it happens. It's just my lot in life to be a leader, to provide joy and entertainment and guidance to the masses.
Scott, are you going to be joining us as well?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. If things, are bad,
Pop off.
if things pop off, are you going to fight, or are you trying not to do that again?
Do we think things are gonna pop off? I thought we were just going in there to go take a test.
But I don't know. I haven't taken many tests in my life. I sort of dipped out before school was a thing for me. So
Wait, is Moss the only? I thought we were all going and taking the test.
oh, should we?
I mean, more chances for at least one of us to get in, right?
Okay, if Moss takes the test and does not get in, which probably won't happen, but if Moss takes the test and does not get in, then like, one of the other ones of us can go up and be like, oh, what's this? Is this a test?
Do we have another opportunity to go in? I mean, does the test have like a specific set of times that it needs to happen, or is it just like you can walk in whenever you want and take this test?
Well, from my understanding, they're just standing out in the middle, handing out these like pamphlet tests, and you take it right then and there.
Okay. Well, as long as we don't seem like we all came together, maybe we should all take the test.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, we just have to be, we are strangers from here on out. I am Scram. Call
Why
me
are you telling us
Scram.
your name if we're strangers? Shouldn't we not know your name? Just pick a name
Oh,
and
shoot.
keep it in your head.
Yes, I will come up with a new name. And when we see each other in public and you look at me and you say, oh my gosh, a stranger. Like, what is your name, stranger? I will say, my name is Max. No, a new name. I will come up with it before the next time that we talk about it. Okay.
Well,
There you go.
remember that I will be Fern. I'm Fern, and you will refer to me as Fern.
Well, shouldn't we not know you two?
Oh yes. Perhaps we met at a tavern.
Oh, yes. No, this is good. We should work on our backstories for the next hour and 45 minutes.
I assume that you all take forward and start heading
Yep.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get 10 minutes later, so I can, just float in the pond for a little bit
Yeah,
and
sure.
recover after that bit. But
Does Moss ever choose correctly?
Does Moss ever choose what correctly?
Which frog is Robin?
Oh. Roll a perception and Robin roll a stealth check.
so cool. Well, okay. Hero point? No. Hold on.
By the way, Krug currently has 3 hero points.
23.
Yeah, I saw someone bought one for Krug.
What? Oh, nice.
23.
Krug needs them.
There's no way. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I need
can-
to
you can
use them
tell.
quickly.
You find her. 'Cause
Yeah.
I rolled like a 12.
Okay. Yeah, you're like Moss. It's super easy for you. You're just like, anyone else not notice that there's like lightning like pattern on that frog? Like,
I think it's almost like she's so excited that lightning is actually like crackling around her periodically.
It's so
Yeah.
cute.
It's clearly the storm frog.
Mhm. No, I made another one to be a storm frog as like a red herring.
I am grabbing and bringing my bastard sword, by the way.
okay.
Per my
So
rule. That
per your
where
rule.
if I don't bring it up, I don't have it.
Yep. So as you all start to head into town, before you even manage to get into town, you hear what sounds like someone like holding a cone, making their voice even louder, and like.
Well, you're muted.
Oh yeah, you muted
You're muted. I
after you
can't.
said even louder.
I can't hear
Oh,
you.
and you can't hear us either, I think.
Oh, no.
This is really
Way to
funny.
go.
I bet
We
the
can't
audio.
hear you.
What happened?
We can't
Stop.
hear you.
We can't hear you.
We can't
don't
hear
think they got
you. We can't hear you.
Look at the captions at the bottom.
Oh, good point. Although no, the captions at the bottom are just saying we can't hear you over and over again.
Oh, he's just speaking into the air.
I don't.
No.
Does that mean I get to GM now?
No.
Okay, apparently, all right. You can all hear us though, still. So here, I'll keep the train rolling. Let's
Yeah,
talk
William,
to
what
chat.
happens next? So
Let's
we
just
get
talk
to, we
to
get
chat
to
for a
the
little while. Neither can we, by the
For
way.
some
Yeah.
reason, for some
you're back.
reason, Google Meet decided to change my microphone from my beautiful, wonderful Yeti to my
Mhm.
headphones, which is
Oh.
muted. And it's like, hey, we can. You're muted. You know that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I'm like, what? No, I'm not. Anyways, sorry.
Okay. Where we left off, you said that someone was speaking through a cone.
Yes. So someone was speaking through a loudspeaker, and you can hear someone yelling out, we have come here. We want to take and get your vote to join us. We want to be a part of this parliament that controls this city, so that we can make it for the people, by the people, for the people. This is what you hear.
The people.
Of the
For
people.
the people.
Within the people.
Okay, so we're getting close to town. We should split up. We shouldn't go in all together. So I will see you all in there. You and I shouldn't even be together, I
Probably
think.
not. I mean, I don't look like the sister character, so I'm just me right now.
Oh yeah, no, I've put on the disguise. A disguise that's different than the last disguise I had. I'm no longer that character for a couple of reasons. One, I can't remember if I had a name or what it was, and I can't remember what the voice was or anything. So I'm a new character completely. I've put I've got some I've made some hair out of Dogorno's fur.
Great.
Again, I've got a full beard at this point.
Perfect.
Of fur, and I've got one of Moss's dresses like wrapped around me.
Cool. Robin has just changed her coloration. She's orange with like red hair right now, and her hair is super straight. She looks like ketchup and mustard. Don't say anything about it.
Fern looks the same as last time I was Fern, which is just like green hair. It basically just looks like Moss, except with a green color palette.
Which is funny because that is more fitting of the name Moss.
I know.
Krug is just gonna like pull a hood closer around his head, trying to like just hide my face entirely.
Oh, everyone, hold on, wait. Who is this stranger with us?
Yes, I don't recognize any of you.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. If I looked into the water right now and saw my own reflection, I'd be like, who is this? You know?
I mean, to be fair, you'd do that if you weren't disguised as well.
Well, I don't see myself often.
That's fair.
So as you start to get closer, the speaking stops and it turns into music, and it's very like lots of jingles and some like there's just like a big drum that's kind of going. And as you get closer, there's like a packed crowd around the center of the city, and there is a caravan which has been brought into the center of town, and there is a man standing on top of it. This is a catfolk. He is covered in black and brown fur, black around his face, and a very light, like almost orangish coat around his face, and a small pink nose. And he stands there, and he's just got a big smile across his face, and he's holding the cone in his hand. As on the street below him, there are 4 people dancing in the street to this music, all wearing enlarged, cartoonish heads that look like this person who is standing on top of the caravan.
Are they dancing to particular music?
Yeah, the jingles, the drum, they are dancing together in unit. Like cool. It is a practiced dance. It's not just like, oh, I'm dancing. It like they are doing a whole dance.
They're like K-pop idols.
Kind of.
I would like to probably roll a society check to see what the response might be if I were to just start joining them on my sham, just like standing by the musicians and playing along.
Roll
performance? See what the etiquette's like here for that. I assume society.
I would actually say that you could roll a performance. Like,
okay,
you know, you are going and checking out the band. You know what I mean? Like,
sure. I'm
you're using your
lore kind of
exactly
performance lore. Yeah, knowledge performance.
Knowledge performance. Yeah, that's 23.
I think that they would feel excited and happy to see that more people are coming and joining.
Cool. Then yeah, Robin is just going to like with as much confidence as she can muster, just like saunter up there and like kind of like cheekily look one of the musicians in the eye and then just pull out her sham from behind her back and start playing along with them.
Moss, roll me a perception check.
Hero point? No.
I mean,
I rolled a 1. So that would be 8.
I mean, hero points are
a hero point. You've got 2.
You've got 2, and there's 1 floating around.
Yeah.
So,
You got 2 and
You
an
know
extra.
what? Why not? Let's use it.
Yeah.
all right, do it.
Okay.
We might as well, as a group,
Oh,
use
much
1
better.
every half hour.
19 this time. So
19.
that is 26.
You notice that some of the people from the bar the previous night that had walked up and like ordered you the drink are members of the band.
Oh.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta remember Fern voice. Is it like this?
It was like that.
Yeah.
Hi guys. Hi. Remember me? It's Fern.
The one that is holding like a big I don't know, and I look to the members of the music community right now to help me determine what kind of drum this is. But what are like the large like circular drums that are just based, like they don't have a base to them, like you hold on a rope onto the end, like it's almost like a tambourine but larger, and you use a mallet.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what they're called.
Okay,
Yeah.
well they're
Sorry.
using that, they're drumming that, and they see Fern as her excitement, and they nod and smile as they continue to perform. The ones that have like jingles, they like jingle like towards you, like giving you a like a very friendly hello.
Fern
Yeah.
starts dancing like in the most like obnoxious whirlwind way. She's like spinning in circles with her arms out and like jigging and just being like making a spectacle of herself, like
Oh God.
I want you to roll a performance check.
hell yeah.
It's like someone said knock couldn't be turned up 7 points, and you said, "Oh no."
22.
20. Oh yeah. Fern, you are performing. You've caught on to the dance that they're doing, and you do the dance with them. But because your performance skill was so high, is that you're like adding moves into it to make it like smoother and like cooler. Like originally it's kind of just like oh, we're dancing. You're just like you're like oh yeah, like you're adding things to it to like increase. Yeah, you're dabbing in the middle of it just randomly. Some Vogue as well.
The flossing, all the hip ones.
So yeah, you're adding steps, and it looks really cool. And like a lot of people are like, oh, who's this? What's going on? Everyone else, you notice that there are people walking around and they're handing out pamphlets. Remy and Krug, a pamphlet is handed to each of you.
I'm gonna grab the pamphlet and smile at the person who gave it to me and say, "What's this?"
This is information about the Great One.
I'm sorry, the Great One?
Asahara, yes. And they point up to the cat folk that is standing up, smiling and looking out into the crowd.
Interesting. I'm gonna start reading it. What if I have questions? Where can I talk to you later? Are you gonna be around?
Yes, if there's any information that you need, at the bottom of the pamphlet, there's ways to put forth your questions to us, or ways to get more information about our group.
All right. Thanks for the pamphlet. And I'm gonna slowly walk to like a stump. I'm not like near the dancing. I want to like go and kind of be able to observe, but be off to the side and read the pamphlet.
Just assume that Remy had a very similar interaction, but it was much sillier.
Like, what's this? What's this?
What is this? Hey.
So Krug and Remy, as you read through it, first section of it is some information about Asahara, which says that he was once a acupuncturist, and he studied in the arts of acupuncture and then became a master within the world of yoga. Asahara is actually blind and cannot see, and he has used his powers to gain supernatural abilities that are beyond those of a mere person. And as you're reading this, you get the idea of, oh, well, maybe he's just like magical and he can cast levitation. But he pushes it more, like the way you read it. And Krug, roll me. There
This
isn't
sounds very monkey to me. Like
yes. I was gonna say roll
just
me
the player.
Yeah. Do you want to roll me a religion or or a martial? Do you have a martial arts? What's your lore? Your background lore?
Can I do athletics lore? My background was farming.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Remy, is there anything that you want to?
I mean, I don't know if there's anything I really have going on.
jeez.
Mm-hmm. What do you got, Krug?
So to be clear, I'm using recall knowledge for athletics.
Okay.
So in that case, I got 30.
All right. Yes, it sounds very much like you would imagine it very much a key monk, right? Using the power of your body, of your wellness, to be able to push out energy and use energy. And you know that monks throughout history have been able to, throw their punches and throw their abilities further away than their physical arm. You imagine that there's probably a way to focus that energy to be able to levitate, which is something that gets repeated over and over again, that he has the ability to levitate based off of just the muscles within his body and not any sort of magical ability past that. After that section, it continues on and talks about Asahara's goals and the fact that he is a major religious figure within the true religion. He is now searching to become a member. Him and 5 members of the church are all searching to be a part of the parliament, which is the governing force in the current city that you're in.
Which is how big?
What, the parliament?
Yeah.
The parliament is about 12 people.
Oh, okay. So they basically want half of it.
Yeah.
Interesting. And the other 5 people, do they also have these mystical abilities, or did it not say very much about them?
No, not very much. It's all about Asahara.
And how do we learn more, and how do we pose questions? What's the bottom of the pamphlet say?
So it shows that there are times of day in which members of the community actually come out and will stand at the same location to just be there to answer questions. There is also a small, I wouldn't say an inn, but it's about that size where it's larger than a house, but it's not an inn itself.
Like a guild house situation.
Yeah, thank you. Guild house is a great represent that you can actually go and visit.
What do you think, Remy? Are we gonna? Or do you want to go to this?
Who are you?
Remy,
My name is Reggie.
We're
Nice to meet you.
Far away. All right. Oh, hey, did you read this pamphlet, stranger?
I did, stranger. I did read the pamphlet. Very interesting to me. You know what? I think I'm going to go ask to be a part of the club.
Wow, that's a really great idea, stranger. Thanks for having this conversation with me. I appreciate your time. I hate this sometimes, but okay, great. And then
What is your name, though, stranger? Mine is Reggie, if you did not hear.
My name is Rumpelstiltskin. Nice to meet you.
Oh boy.
Is there a nickname, a shorter?
I mean, you could call me Rump, but we might get into a fight.
Good point, stranger. And you look very fit.
Thank you. As do you. This is weird. This got weird.
Why did they get weird?
Nobody's listening to us. We're just doing this for our own amusement.
Strangers talk to each other. They say you are strong. I am strong. What is your name? Good day.
Remy's never met a stranger in their life.
So the music starts to die down a little bit, and the band members look over to Robin, and they're like, "Oh, you're great. You're awesome. You should come and jam with us sometime."
Oh, for real, I was gonna say, this is the most fun I've had in a while. I haven't had playing partners in quite some time.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on. And then they wave someone over, and one of the people with pamphlets comes over and he takes one and he hands it to you and says, "Hey, there's a place down the street. That's where we practice a lot. You should come and visit. and be a part of everything that we've got going on here.
Yeah, sure. Actually, this is, it's been, quite a few minutes. Maybe this is a little embarrassing time to ask, but what are you all doing here?
Do you see that? You seen that fine person right up there?
I'm admiring. Yeah. Good looking, big cat.
That's Asahara, and he is our leader of our organization here. He has taught so many great things, and he has his we're getting together, and we're trying to make the world better, and we're out here trying to make sure that we can start by just growing a little bit bigger and helping out what's going on in town.
Wow. Yeah, that sounds noble. I mean, that's great. I don't know if I want to get, involved in all that, but I'd love to, play some more music. I'm in town for a couple of days, so.
Hey, come by, check it out, see what it's like. You never know; it might be something that you like.
Of course, yeah. I'm gonna, just run back to my horse real quick. But how soon about do you think you'd be ready for a guest like me?
Oh, I mean, we're packing up right now and we're heading back over there. We probably won't be jamming today or anything like that, but you're more than welcome to come over and meet everyone and get a tour.
Okay, I'll come by. I'll bring some snacks and libations. Yeah, y'all eat, drink things.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'll see you soon then. This is fun. Thanks, everybody.
They stop playing.
Yeah.
Can Fern overhear that?
Well, Fern has a separate situation. All of the people surround you that have these giant masks, and they lift the head up and put the bottom of the head on their forehead, and they just start laughing. They're like, "Oh my god, you're so great! Oh my god!" And two of them are two more people that you met the previous night at the bar.
Hello, new friends. I'm so glad you like my dancing.
We're just glad that drink didn't leave you flat on your ass all night and you actually made it. Awesome. Oh my god. You have to come and join us later. Oh my god, it was so much fun.
I told you that we elves can handle our alcohol.
Clearly. Oh my god. Well, here, and she, one of them, in fact, waves over another person and hands you a pamphlet.
Ooh,
And
reading materials.
And then they all go like, "Oh my god, we'll talk to you later, bye." And then they put their heads back on and start dancing down the street as the caravan starts to wheel further and further down the road.
I love new friends.
So yeah, that's, you all are kind of in the center of the town. People start to disperse as the caravan leaves, the music stops. You all can do whatever you'd like.
Moss runs over to Remy and Krug and says,
Didn't I see you guys at a tavern recently?
Oh, I mean, probably I've been to a tavern around here. I don't know who you are though. You're green and stuff. And my name
is
Fern. Your name is Fern. My name is Reggie.
Hi, Reggie.
Yeah, nice to meet you. You look very strong.
So Scott walks up to you and he's literally marking something down on the pamphlet, and he goes, "Have you all started taking the test? I'm confused by number 4."
Started taking the test? Who are you?
And you all have these pamphlets too?
Who are you?
No, don't worry about me. I got this pamphlet and I don't know. I saw y'all had them too. Thought maybe we could talk about it.
We all got I'm gonna look around. Is there any others, actual strangers who also have these pamphlets?
Actual strangers?
Real
strangers?
Yeah.
I mean, a ton of people got them.
Okay. I'm gonna start calling to some of them and inviting them over.
I think Robin's going to do the same because it looks weird if we don't.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a pamphlet too? Because we're all doing it over here.
We're all strangers and we all got pamphlets.
Yeah, I don't know any of you, and
I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. I think we've met, and I'm pointing at someone I've never met before.
We don't know each other, but we're all friends here.
So as you hold on, I have floor dice.
This is actually, as much as it's coming from a bit, this is good because we can gauge other citizens' reactions to this stuff. That might actually be useful information.
So the majority of the people who have them, you can see that they're literally just throwing them away.
Oh, okay.
Do you know that trees died to make these?
And Moss is like collecting the pamphlets out of the trash.
I considered doing a bit where this was the first Robin had ever like learned that, but I was like, there's no way. That would just learn about paper. As funny as it would be.
Yeah.
But there are a handful of people who like legitimately look really interested in the pamphlet and are like reading through it. And as you like kind of call them over, they're like, they actually seem very timid and shy for the most part, and they're just kind of like, I got the pamphlet. I don't know, it's kind of got some interesting things in it, and I don't know.
This big buddy right here seems to have gotten a test or something. What, did anybody else get a test? Like, what's this about?
And the person that you're talking to, they go, it's on the back of the pamphlet. And all of you turn the pamphlet over, and in fact, there is a test.
I would like to read the questions.
Yes.
Yeah, let's all take the test right now.
Yeah, Robin would have tried to get everyone around us, even the actual strangers, to take it at the same time. You know, fun group activity.
So it's an assortment of questions, and they're all written questions, right? They're write-in answers.
Cool.
The very beginning of it is very non-educational. It's very much like about your feelings, about you as a person. And it kind of goes over, it's like, do you ever feel like you are, out of the normal group? Does it feel like you're an outsider? Does it feel like you have powers or abilities that other people don't really understand?
Oh, yes.
And then the next section of it is, in fact, an educational test. There's some mathematics, there's some science in there, there's like actual legit questions in there. The last section of the test is more about personal information. Like it asks, like, what's the best way to get a hold of you or contact you? What is your address? How do we, basically, like, once we've calculated these answers, where do we go?
So I think Robin answers everything as honestly and accurately as she can, like tries to get all of the test answers correct and tell the truth about herself, except for the information, like the end part.
Okay, so actually, if you're gonna try to answer the questions, there's actually a mechanic that I'm gonna have you all do.
Sweet.
Oh, cool.
Test time.
I'm gonna want each of you to roll me 5 separate intelligence rolls with a DC of 15. Roll them individually, count them, and tell me how many you have succeeded at the end.
Just flat intelligence. Are these things that whatever. I'll just roll them. 4, 5.
It's all written, so like, yes, you will be able to get the same answer, but you won't be able to write it.
Oh, you do not have a positive intelligence modifier. I think I succeeded 4, and I failed 1 if I can't use guidance.
What was it?
No, 4 or 5.
The DC was 15 or 14?
I succeeded 1.
Okay.
I succeeded 3.
I failed every single roll.
I got 4 out of 5. I just don't know the capital of this region.
Oh, man.
I was gonna say I wanted Remy to just put "I'm very strong" for every answer.
I feel like Moss in character as Fern just writes things like "Wee, yay, friends!"
Oh my God! What one did you get right?
The second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jake, I got the 4th wrong.
So Krug, how many did you get right? 3. Moss, you got 1 right?
Yes.
Remy got 0. Robin got
4.
4 of them correct.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So then
I had that 1 extra point in intelligence.
So that last section is your personal information. What are you all going to put there?
I think I'm going to tell the truth that I don't have a set address. But I'm going to say I'm with the band for how to get hold of me.
So I mean, the question isn't so much like, yes, there is what's your address, but the other one is, what's the best means of communication? Like, what's the best way to get hold of you? Music. Okay.
I'm just gonna put that. I was like, I don't have a home right now, but I'll I'll be chilling around the center of town, so you can just find me there.
Moss, I'm gonna give you a society roll. Go ahead and
Okay.
roll one.
That would be 23.
You know it's very common for places, for cities to people that are traveling through cities to give the local inn as your address.
Okay. And then I'm going to, in parentheses, say, I'm on my honeymoon.
Can I roll perception to cheat off of Moss's answer on that bit? Because that's really
Moss
smart.
could just flat out say it.
Yeah. Ooh, I have
Okay.
a good tip. Just say you live at the inn.
Oh god, but then I have to go to the inn. Yeah, that's fine. That's better than.
Well, maybe we
everything
could
else.
have a staycation.
That is a good idea, stranger. Thank you for the information.
Krug, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna write that because I can't afford the inn, I will, and I'm just passing through. I'm gonna stay for a few days at the most, and I will wait for them next to their caravan every day until then, until I
Okay.
leave.
All right, so then all of you fill it out, and there's a person that is walking around collecting them. They stayed around.
Robin is like tentative to give them hers. She's like, oh, I'm gonna see some friends who are gonna be with y'all later. Can I just give it to them? You can take it if you want, but I know some of you. I'm actually
Well, it's fine. We can collect it. They all go to the same place. If you're
Sure.
done,
Yeah.
we'll take it. If not, then I mean,
I'm
if you're
done
not-
with it. Yeah. No, you should take it. Yeah. No, that was weird. Never mind. No, don't worry about it.
Okay. And
You tell them they don't know my name. Well, I'll tell them hi.
okay. Do all of you hand yours in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna like look around for a minute.
Oh.
And I want to see somebody else's one of the other strangers who was with us. Can I roll to convince them to let me hand in theirs for them?
Roll me a diplomacy check.
Smart.
Okay.
And I would we can do this after, but I want to do something involving the pamphlets before this person leaves that
Okay.
I completely forgot about.
Sure.
It would have been much better to do earlier.
Well,
No, it'll be fine.
I got it. It's 17.
They look at you and they're just like, I mean,
Sparkle.
sure. And
Just being, nice and kind and everything. I just want to look over their answers, like, because mine just say I'm very strong over and over again. So they look like they'd like answered everything like very well thought out.
Let's see. There's a couple of like really bad answers in there, like legit, like I don't know.
Oh,
like there's literally like spots that are like that say like I have no idea, or I wish I knew. There's like what, like in the math section, the math question is answered really, really well. Like you assume it's correct because it's got like the work is done on each of the steps. You wouldn't know if it's right or not, but you just assume it is. But like a lot of the science questions and the rest of it are all just kind of like I have no idea. I've never dealt with this,
Yeah, I want to go up to the person that's taking them then, and I want to show them mine like first, and like, oh hey, I'm like I'm turning this one, and I want to like have my thumb over the name or whatever. Like, oh yeah, like they know my name anyway. And like, oh hey, I just like my buddy like had me turn this one in for them. I just like, can you just tell me if this looks any good at all?
They look at it and they're like, looks good to me.
Oh shoot! Oh no, sorry, that was mine. My buddy's is this one in my hand. And then I hand it to them and I lean in and I go, I'm very strong.
I can tell by how many times you wrote that.
Yeah, and that is not even the start of it. I drew some pictures and wrote on the other side of the pamphlet as well that I am very strong.
Oh my god, I want to see Remy's drawings of how strong. So
The
bad.
drawings are of Remy just like flexing and like holding a sword, and then it says "bastard sword" like where it's like really small and then really big. So just so you know, I mean, like I will be around. You know where to find me. I put it on the sheet.
Yeah. So everyone turns in their pamphlets. Jonas, you said you wanted.
Yeah.
To do something?
I just want to detect magic on now. I guess like the area to see. I wanted to check it on the pamphlet before he turned them in. But
I can just. I'll give you that answer. There is 0 magic. It is
Cool.
literally a piece of paper with some.
Great.
You
Cool.
know.
And where did paper come from?
Where does what?
Paper come from?
Trees.
Okay, continue.
Trees and dead horses. Anyways.
No! Why would you say that, Snowball? Snowball.
So all of you, they take the pamphlets and they go down the street in the direction which both Moss and Robin know that the Guildhall belongs to.
Do y'all have any plans, strangers? Because I was gonna go hang out at the Guildhall actually.
You're going to go to the Guildhall right now, stranger?
Yeah, you know, I got some friends there. I said to meet up with them.
No, I don't want to seem over eager. They will come to me.
I'm gonna go because we're new friends and friendship is forever and I'm coming with.
Yeah.
Okay, have fun, you two strangers.
We will. Hey.
Well, you're a new friend too. You should come too.
No.
Well,
Okay.
why?
Sounds good. We don't have to be friends with everyone.
Do you not like us?
I don't like you. We're not friends. You are strangers to me. It takes time to cozy up to me first. I need to really know someone before I want to hang out with them.
That's so mean.
No, good.
Remy and Moss, all of you, roll me a perception check.
Cool.
Ooh, that's
I'm gonna use my hero point.
24.
Or should I? You know what? I'm kind of enjoying. I mean, I will use the hero points. Don't worry.
23.
I did get. I rolled a 1. I rolled a 1.
None of you notice anyone.
Oh.
There's literally no one there. You look around and you're doing this like act that you're like, I don't know you, stranger. And you look around, and you're like, why are we doing this? There's no one.
Okay. Well, actually, though, I was thinking about running over the Guildhall.
No, that's probably a good idea if
yeah,
you're going to, follow up on that.
But someone should probably go back to the camp to see if Bounce has gotten back yet, right?
Oh, no,
I can
you
go.
don't want to be part of the. Oh God, I can't stop doing this voice.
It's okay. I like it, honestly.
It's fine.
Fine.
It's fine. It's not as good as your normal voice, Master Magnificent.
Oh, that's so nice. Don't say my full name.
Oh,
Spy.
I'm sorry. Well, I don't know. I thought there was no one around.
Yeah, but I mean, it's been a few seconds. I'm gonna roll perception again.
What if one of them could turn into a bug like Robin?
If we run into anyone else who can turn into a bug like Robin, then my biggest concern.
Bug fight.
I would watch that.
You know what? Actually, I take back what I was about to say. That would be pretty great. Okay. You know what? What was your name? Rumpelstiltskin and I will go back to the camp to see if Bounce has done anything.
Okay.
Sure thing.
And my name's Ray, by the way.
Ray.
Nice to meet you all.
Hi, Ray.
Reggie. Ray.
Not to, not that I want to keep Remy around or anything, but
Shut up, Clokey.
You can't hear Clokey.
I know I can't hear Clokey, but it was just a coincidence.
But yeah, Bounce is gonna come to me, not to them.
Oh, you guys, Bounce is gonna go to Clokey. So just like I think we should all go together.
Okay, well then I am sticking around Clokey. Wait, Clokey, what is your code name? What the thing? Your stranger name?
Oh, we could just pretend that we're all really weird and
Oh, then hold on. Moss, Clokey's going to respond. Clokey, what is your stranger name?
Moss, you just hear a string of profanities from Clokey.
I'm not going to say that. She gets back to her phone.
Why don't we just pretend Clokey's not sentient? Would that work?
But Cloaky is sentient.
But we're pretending, babe.
Oh, that's so. But
I mean, to be fair, I always pretend Cloaky's not sentient.
We just
Oh,
pretend that it's just a cloak.
okay, all right, okay. It is just a cloak. Good.
There's no
Hello,
being in
here.
there.
Let me do a little bit of practice. Hi, everyone. This is my new friend Fern, who I've just met. And her cloak, it is just a cloak.
You don't really need to. Okay, it's now, babe. Normal cloaks, right? Like my cloak. Well, my old cloak, not my new cloak.
Your new cloak is not just a cloak.
Did you have anything to say about it?
That it is
The old cloak?
the old cloak.
It was just a cloak.
I haven't thought about it. No,
When we like met people and I was wearing a cloak, did you say anything about the cloak?
not that I know of. No.
You don't need to. So
Yeah.
if cloaky is just a cloak, you don't need to say anything.
Yeah, but Cloaky is not just a cloak.
But people.
So I have to let them know
but-
that Cloaky is just a cloak.
But everyone else believes and should continue to believe that he's just a cloak. So you don't need to say anything because to them he is just a cloak, babe.
You know, I'm going to trust you, but I think I'm onto something here.
What are you on to?
Let's go to the guildhall.
Just to like sort of out of character confirm how the bounce stuff is going to work. Is bounce going to show up to Cloaky wherever Cloaky is whenever bounce is done? So we should keep Cloaky probably away from the cult people or just like strangers in general, so they don't just see a like demon flying up on us and saying what's up.
Maybe.
I don't know. Putting it out there. Maybe the cult will be cool with it.
I mean, that could be a conversation you can have with Cloaky if you want. I mean, it's up to you how you want to do it. Because the thing is that Cloaky knew that you all were going to go do this, right?
Mhm.
So he knows. I mean, depending on what your thoughts about Cloaky, I know none of you like him, but whether his intelligence is in question is another.
Sure. Yeah, because like we can trust him. I mean, I don't know. What do the rest of y'all think? Are we worried about that at all?
Because you're basically asking Moss to not have Cloaky on.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna.
Well,
not have Cloaky.
I think it's more likely that we do something silly and we need Cloaky to help us get out by shooting fire at him, whatever, than a demon that literally does not want to get caught and is also kind of a little weakling appearing in the middle of a situation
Yeah.
that's going to cause it harm. You know,
I
it's not. It's in the demon's best interest not to. So I think it won't.
Also, side note, you know that the demon does not like the true religion.
Right. Okay.
That is true.
Cool. Okay. Then we'll probably be okay.
Krug, Rumpelstiltskin, are you going to stick around here or are you going to come with us to the guildhall?
No, I'm coming to the guildhall.
Okay, cool.
All right, so all four of you head over to the guildhall, and Scott is following as well. I mean, unless you don't want Scott to.
No,
Follow.
I would
Yeah,
want him with
all
us
5 of
in
us.
case things pop off.
Yeah. It's very important to make sure that we're prepared if things pop off.
Pew pew, popping out.
So Robin cannot stress enough how much she wants things not to pop off
Yeah.
this time.
So you head out to the guildhall, and it's kind of like right on the outskirts of the town. And there's a bunch of people outside walking around, talking, hanging out. None of you recognize any of them, but you definitely see that the caravan has parked on the side of the guildhall.
I would like to walk up and like kind of get a sneaky glance at the caravan, like do a like a casual perception check to just see if there's anything I can like see about what's in it or I don't
What's
know.
your perception score before rolling?
12, I think. Yeah.
Before
12.
rolling?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Plus-
because you're a wisdom based character, right?
Yeah, wisdom, and I'm expert in that. Yeah.
So you walk past it, and just passively, you look over it, and it's just a normal caravan. There's nothing special about it. Really, nothing special about it.
Can I see where the musicians may have gone after the caravan parked, or they left separately from the actual caravan?
Yeah. They walk down the street, and
Cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm just seeing that. I think Robin's gonna go up to the door and just like be ready to go in.
So as you walk up to the door, someone like kind of not like a bodyguard steps in front of you, but like sees that you're heading towards the door and goes, "Oh, hello. How may I help you?"
Oh, hi. I'm looking for some of my friends, and she pulls out her sham. They said you come meet them here. We can hang out,
Oh
jam.
yes, yes, of course. Oh please, before you come in, just a small thing. We just need you to go ahead and sign in your name, so that
Yeah.
you know that you're here.
Is there woods around here, like really close, by any chance?
Is there what?
Woods, like really close to here, like right behind the building or something?
No.
Forgot snacks and libations, and I told him I was gonna bring stuff.
I mean, we've got plenty inside that you're more than welcome to have.
But I didn't bring it. That's the thing. Okay, fine. It's fine. Yeah, I can write my name for sure.
Wonderful. Yes, all you have to do is put your name down on here so that we know that you are here. And before you leave, just make sure to sign as well so that we know that you're no longer in the building. It's just a safety thing.
Of course. Yeah. Just a safety thing. Detect magic.
Okay.
Just on the thing I'm signing mostly.
There's no magic.
Cool.
It's literally a piece of paper.
Great. Then yeah, Robin signs Ray, and it is REH.
Okay.
Moss is gonna disassociate for 2 seconds.
Sure.
Let's talk to
Is anyone else going to sign paperwork or go into it?
Yeah. Hello. I don't know who that person you were just talking to was, but I am Reggie. What is your name?
Hi, Reggie. My name is May. How are you?
I'm good. May you look strong.
Thank you. You as well.
Thank you. I'm very strong.
Hold on. I know who you are.
You know who I am.
I do. Are you coming to come inside and get a tour?
I would love a tour. The way I'm already completely impressed. I am whisked away, as some would say. So let me sign this, what do you call it, this paper?
Yes.
With a quill. What's this? I will sign my name. I want to roll to make sure I sign Reggie and not Remy.
That would be a society roll because that's
Okay.
where forgeries come from.
I rolled really bad.
Hero point.
Yeah, I'll use a hero point on this
Okay.
thing that I've imposed on myself. Here I go. Pretty bad still. Actually, pretty bad still.
Wow.
Okay. We said society?
Yep.
Damn, couldn't be thievery, huh?
I actually think my society is better than my thievery.
No.
It is.
But you're a smuggler. Why isn't your thievery good?
Well, because I'm not trained in it.
Why are you trained in it?
What do you got? What's your total?
Oh yeah. 12.
12. You write. What's the name that your new name?
Reggie.
Right. So you start you write the R and then you write the E for Remy and you're like and then you have to like write over it a couple times. Like so it says like Reggie. Like you can tell that you screwed up like real bad.
Yeah.
But they really don't care. Like they're like,
Cool.
wonderful, thank you so much. Go right in. I know a lot of people are looking forward to meeting new members. I hope you get to be one. Yes, step inside and someone will be right with you, and they'll start the tour.
And it does say Reggie. Very strong.
It says
very-
Reggie, but you can tell
very-
that like
It
right
says
at the
very strong right after.
oh, Reggie, very strong.
Very strong. And I walk in.
Moss and Krug, what would you two like to do?
I'm going to sign Rumpelstiltskin and walk in.
All right.
I'm going to start like doing Moss's signature, like what she uses for autographs, and then quickly course correct and just scribble.
There you go. And you notice the Scott just puts Scott.
I elbow him and like raise my eyebrows.
And he's like, "What?
You're not."
That's my middle name. Sorry." And he
Talk
scratches
Scott.
it out.
Her name.
Talk Scott.
Yeah.
What a horrible name.
So all four of you make it inside, and you can see that there are 3 other people that are kind of like in this entranceway. As someone walks in, and says, "Oh, hello, everyone. I think this is our first group of the day. Welcome so much. Let's go ahead and start the tour, and we'll go from there. At the very end, we'll leave off into our little section where we've got a little brewery in the back that all of you can have a drink and have some snacks and hang out and get to meet some more members. But first, let's go ahead and start this off. Welcome to the True Religion. The True Religion is the truest of all faiths that are out there. It is ran by Asahara, and he is the Almighty. He himself has gone through so many trials and tribulations through life that he has come together and taken those experiences and has brought them here to us so that it can be a betterment of ourselves and a betterment of the future. Here, and as she starts to walk through, like she's like pointing at photos, you can see like paintings and drawings and some magical portraits that have been made to show to recreate a like almost like a small clip or a video. Think very much Harry Potter like hallway, right? But they're not like living, like they can't like talk back. It's just kind of and you can see Asahara, and you can see his past, and him being an acupuncturist, and him going to the school of the blind.
Are we being led down like a linear hallway seeing all this, or are there like branches? Okay, cool.
No, this is a linear hallway. This is very much a location. Think, I mean, for people who don't live in California, if you've ever gotten a tour of the Scientology building, it is very much a linear path that they take you so that they know exactly where you are on the tour.
Yep.
Interesting. I don't know if we'd bring that up.
Yep.
Yeah,
Anyways.
weird coincidence. I bet this has nothing to do with that.
It does not. This is not a group based off of Scientology.
No, but it is safety, which I was trying to break off and go snooping, but they're not going to let me do the snooping, so fine, whatever. I'll find a different way to snoop.
Like the piece de resistance of photos that you see is you see a younger Asahara, a little bit skinnier, like the one that you saw. He's gained a little bit of weight, right? He's a little bit of a pudgier gentleman. You see him a few years back where he's skinny, and he's literally like, you can see this level of anguish in his face as he is standing there with his legs crossed and his arms on his knees. You can see him off of the ground, just like a few, maybe like 7 to 8 inches off of the ground. You can see him just doing this. The image is very much kind of like in motion, and you can see him kind of like just being up in the air. And I go, what was that?
That's a neat trick.
Yes, Asahara has managed to figure out the ways in which to use your body and project out and be able to levitate off of the ground just using sheer willpower. And that is why we all aim for perfection to him.
Is there any Aurori symbolism around? Like, do I see like...
Zero.
Okay.
I assume that's true of any religion that we could name, other than the true one. Cool.
Yeah. This is very much a religion that is based around Asahara, who he is, his past, and what he has brought to the people.
I heard the Asahara does that using wires.
Oh, no. We have all been there. He has literally come into a room that no one knew he was going to be there and has done it himself. I have seen it myself. It is wonderful.
He's not just like a wizard.
It's not like magic?
Because my uncle's magic and he can do that.
Asahara does not have any sort of magic. He has not trained with the arcane, and he has not been tainted by the blood of some creature. He himself is the sheer power of will.
I'm gonna hard side eye Moss when the creature like tainting thing gets said. And but I'm talking about Clokey. I'm like I'm thinking of Clokey, like,
I'm thinking about just like all of the like shitty things that have been said to me as a magical elf, and there's like a flicker across my face, but I hold it together pretty well. Because I'm an actor.
I rolled a 26, Jake, to see if I can spot the musicians in like as we're being led around.
So thus far, you've been going down some hallways where there isn't anyone
Okay.
about.
Cool.
But I will keep that roll, and I
Cool.
will as you.
Yeah, I'm just looking out for them.
Yeah. As you adventure into new locations.
Cool.
After you get through this hallway, you actually walk past a room that has a big glass window, and you actually see a room full of people meditating in a room, and you actually see Asahara himself at the very front on a very large cush pillow. But here's the strange thing about this is that Asahara is sitting there with his eyes closed, not like in a meditative form, like his legs aren't crossed. Everyone else that has their legs crossed and they've got their palms up with their hands on their knees. Asahara is kind of almost looks like he's sleeping, but he's got this weird cap on his head. This weird, like this, it's like almost like a bonnet, except for it's got like wires attached to the bonnet itself coming out of the back and into the pillow, or at least something behind the pillow. It's not really quite sure what it is. But that's something none of you have ever really seen before.
What is that? What's the why? So he does do some stuff with like wires, right? I mean, what's he doing over there with the head?
Oh, his headpiece. Yes, Asahara's headpiece is so important for us. Asahara actually uses that to convey his mental power onto all of us, and it allows us to be stronger. It's
Wow.
it's so hard to explain it. It's almost like, you know, the light of a candle in a spotlight, like in a, what are those things that you hold called? Oh my
Lamp?
god,
A lantern.
a lantern. The spotlight of a lantern. He focuses all of that using this special helmet that will project out and allow those people to gain a tiny bit of his power.
Wow, what do I got to do to get in that room? Am I right? And she elbows an actual stranger, thinking it's Remy.
No matter how strong you make all of them, they will not be as strong as me.
You look very strong, stranger.
Thank you, stranger.
Hey,
And
do
they-
you look like you got muscles at the wazoo?
Yes, I'm very small, but it's a dense. I'm tight. It's a tight muscle.
Fern squeezes biceps.
And she goes, yes, but let's all be a little bit quiet while they're meditating. Let's go.
Oh, cool.
Let's go
Sorry.
to the next room.
Are they actually? Can I tell if they're actually meditating?
Yes.
I can tell, or yes, they are.
Yes, they are meditating.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, they're not like astral projecting, if that's what you mean. They're
No,
literally
no,
just
I mean,
like,
are they meditating, or are they all asleep, or are they like
No, they're-
conscious and
Basis, yeah.
no. They're all there. They're breathing. They're all practicing their breath counts. Every
Cool,
once
cool.
in a while, Asahara will like just open his mouth and be like, and say something like, do your breathing, do your breathing, do your breathing, do your breathing. Do your exercises, do your exercises, do your exercises. And he just kind of like says a word or a phrase and just kind of repeats it over and over again. And so she goes, okay, let's move on to the next room. The next room is our special brewery that we're going to end off the tour. And all of you can hang out here and have a wonderful evening. And if you have any questions, just go ahead and ask any of the members here and they will help you out.
Okay. I actually have a question now. I don't necessarily need the brewery. I'm looking to meet some friends here.
Yes, they're more than likely, if they aren't in that room right there, they're more than likely in the brewery or they're working in the back at the moment. So let's just go ahead and head to the brewery and go from there.
Wouldn't there be like one more place or something? Don't you all have like treasures or worldly possessions that you would like put somewhere?
Not here at the Guildhall. This is just a chapter of our location. And she starts walking backwards towards the brewery as she like continues to talk. She goes, this is just our local branch. We have branches all throughout the land. And we don't keep anything of tremendous value in any of our branches.
Well, except for the what do you call it? The leader? Your leader?
Asahara?
Yes, but he travels. And he's also a person and not an object, so it's not an object of value.
But he's of value, I'd say.
Yes.
Person of value. Is that a thing?
POV.
And she opens the door, and there, in fact, is a brewery, and there are quite a few people. Most of the people that were at the event today, the dancers, the band members, are all over there, either behind the bar or out in the area, just having fun, hanging out and drinking and having a wonderful time. And they go, okay, everyone, drinks are on the house, so go ahead and drink up and have a wonderful evening. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Thanks for the
Goodbye.
tour. It was
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
lovely. Bye. Bye-bye.
You all are now in the brewery, which is a large like wooden room, very similar to what you would see at an inn. And there are large, what looks to be casks full of liquid, and they are pouring hot liquids for everyone. In fact, there is a line of what looks to be tea all along the table, and as people walk by, they go and grab a teacup and they walk over to a table. These tables are long tables that have multiple people at them. Most of them look to be members, and so it kind of looks like they're placed in a way that only maybe like 2 or 3 people can sit together that are from the tour, and the rest of them are members. So it looks like you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, here's a table of 5 and people come over and sit and tape and they're away from members. No matter where they're sitting at, they're going to be sitting either next to or across a member. So what would you like to do?
With my held 23, do I see the band now?
Yeah, you see one of the members of the band behind the bar, and you see a few members. You see 2 other members at the table, at one of the tables. The 4th member you don't actually see.
Okay.
I want to go get a drink, and then I also want to look around and see, like, maybe I could roll society or something to see if I can tell if someone seems more powerful or of a higher ranking that I can go sit by and talk to.
Okay. You grab one of the teas, right? Or are you going to go up to the bar and ask for something specific?
I'm going to go up to the bar and get actual alcohol.
So you walk up to the bar, and the one behind the bar goes, "Oh, hello. How may I help you?"
Oh, I want the fanciest, sweetest, most delicious thing you can make me.
Well, we actually only serve Asahara tea, so that's all we really have. I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
I want the fanciest, sweetest, yummiest Asahara tea. Asahara tea you can make me.
Hair tea.
One moment. And she gets a glass that looks like it's really fancy, but it's the same tea, and she hands it to you and goes, "Now, if you want it sweet, over at the end of the bar there is a station in which you can put as much sugar as you would like into it. In fact, there is like a little station that is literally cubed sugar, ready for people to just drop right into their teas."
What's your name?
My name is Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa. I'm Fern. It's so nice to meet you. Okay, bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna also walk up to the bar after Moss leaves, and I'm gonna say, can I just have a glass of water, please?
Oh yes, of course. One moment, please. And she walks over and takes a cup and just fills it out of like what looks to be like a trough, like a bucket. Like they go and collect it from a well and bring it. I'm just trying to give you a description so it doesn't sound like weird. Like
sure. and you succeeded in the opposite, but okay. I believe
She gets you a regular glass of water. Okay? Nothing
So
wrong with it.
she goes up to the bucket and fills it up with water and comes back and hands you a cup of water.
Thank you very much. Do I owe you any money?
No, everything is on the house.
That's
Just
not
when you're
kind of you.
when you're done, just go ahead and leave your cup at the table and someone will come and pick it up.
I certainly will. Thank you very much. And also about this tea, I'm allergic to a lot of different kinds of tea. Do you know like what kind of leaves are in it, or do you not know?
No, there are actually no leaves whatsoever in them. There are it's made from Asahara himself.
What does that mean?
It's a specialty tea that Asahara makes.
Oh, so you like don't know how he makes it. It's not made out of the individual. It's not like shavings of his skin, right?
No, it's not Asahara skin.
Okay,
no,
great. Oh man.
weird.
Whew, yeah.
It's made of his hair.
Oh, yeah, that makes way more sense. Do you want me to roll deception for that? Because I will.
We're drinking cult leader bathwater over here.
Ooh.
I lied, everyone. The final boss is actually.
I'm gonna use one of my hero points, throwing that out
Okay.
there because I got a
Okay.
natural 1 in that deception.
Okay.
Where is my deception?
I
My
love that
deception's
I
good.
imposed a roll on myself and I needed to use the hero point. You imposed a roll on yourself. You needed to use a hero point. It's
mean,
just
I feel like I would have gotten that request if I had said
yeah.
it.
I feel you.
22 deception.
She just smiles and nods and
Yeah. In a very convincing way, I'm pretending to laugh with this individual. I take the water and I go and sit at a table that contains nobody that I know.
Okay. Moss, what was your society roll?
It was. I didn't roll it. It was 28.
28. Yeah, so you look around and you see someone that has got maybe a little bit nicer of robes than everyone else. But it looks like even Asahara himself wears like the same thing that everyone else wears. So
Mhm.
it isn't like when you saw the church with Abadar, where the leader was wearing gold and nice nice things, while everyone else was like everyone, including Asahara, are wearing the same thing.
Okay.
So some just look like they're just like maybe freshly laundered sooner than others have been. But you go around and you feel like you've got like a good spot. And so you walk over and you sit down at a table where there's a bunch of people, and they look at you and go, "Oh, hello, welcome. How was the tour?"
I just want to also add that before I went and sat down, I added like 8 sugar cubes to my tea.
All right.
It's basically just sludge. Anyway.
Oh, it was so nice. We walked in a straight line, and then there was like somebody said something weird about like magic, but like it was so cool. I have a cousin who's magic, so like I don't know about the whole like tainted blood thing because my cousin's pretty cool. But like other than that, like it was so awesome. Anyway, hi. I'm Fern. What's your names?
Yes. My name is Jonathan. And then the next person goes, "Oh, I am Rebecca, and I'm pulling names out of my butt right now." And like they go around and they give each of them a different name. And they're like, "Oh, so after the tour, do you think you would like to join us at the compound?"
Oh, what do we do at the compound? Also, you guys have such exotic names.
Well, at the compound, that's actually where all of us live and stay at. This is just kind of a location we use as a recruiting center to get more members into the true religion.
Oh, wait, why do you want me to join you at the compound?
Because we are hoping that you saw something today that is going to bring you forward and is going to allow you to enjoy the fruits of the true religion.
I'm not really sure what that means, but like, do you mean to like come like have a sleepover or like stay there?
Oh, it would be your new home until you're unless you decide to move to one of our other branches. But yes, it would be our main compound in which all of us live, eat, breathe, sleep, all that fun stuff.
But like, okay, I'm on my honeymoon right now. My husband's that really strong guy over there. Could he come with me? And also, if we just like, because like we're touring around, because I'm a writer and I'm doing research for a book I want to write, and like maybe I could write about you guys. I don't know, but also, like if we wanted to keep going on our little tour, like we could just like leave, right?
Yes, of course. I mean, it's not some sort of place that you're locked in a room or anything. And they all start laughing.
I didn't mean that at all. I just meant like you guys wouldn't have your feelings hurt if I decided to move on, but I'd come back and visit.
No. Our goal is to find those people who are looking for a higher place within the world and understanding. And while we understand that some people do come and some people do leave, the people that usually come to the compound usually stay because they are looking for something. If you're looking for notes for something to write on. I believe there's something like a press, or maybe Asahara will do an interview. But that seems like that is something slightly different than what we are looking for.
Oh, so I can't write about you guys?
You would absolutely be able to write about us, but you wouldn't be able to necessarily come with us because we're looking for members, not necessarily people of the press.
Can I be a writing member?
I mean, we have our own newspaper.
Okay, so like immersive, like that would be the story. Like, I spent time with this lovely organization of people, and here is my little story about it. I would, say nothing but nice things about you. It'd be fun, don't you think?
As they say that, Remy and Robin,
Yes.
do either of you pick up tea?
Yeah, Robin would have gotten tea right away and gone to sit down with some of the musicians. I'll need to be reminded how they're dispersed, but
Yeah. So, do you want to go to the place that has the most of them in one spot?
yeah, well, I wanted to ask, was it the one with the big drum that was like that handed me the pamphlet and was mostly talking to me?
Mhm.
Are they here?
Yeah.
I want to sit where they are.
Okay. You go and you sit down, and they're like, "Hey, how are you doing? What's happening?"
Hi. Okay. So three things. One, forgot the snacks. Two, forgot the drinks. And three, my name is Ray. I didn't get a chance to tell you because I was so excited to have made friends.
How's it going, Ray? Well, enjoy the tea. We've got plenty of snacks too. If you want anything, let one of us know. We will go and get it for you. But how was the tour? Did you enjoy that?
Oh my god, the moving portraits out there! I haven't seen anything like that. Did oh gosh, what's his name? The wonderful tiger man?
Asahar?
Sorry, you cut out.
Asahar?
Asahara, yeah. Did he do those, or are those like
No.
commissioned?
He commissioned someone to create
Oh.
those. But no. And before he can continue to speak, there's a loud bell sound, like a large metal bell that gets hit. And they go, oh, look at the time. We're all heading out. But you know what? Why don't you take this? And they reach into their robes and hands you a little book. And says, take a read at this, and hopefully tomorrow we'll have results on the test if you took one, and maybe you could become a new member. That would be amazing. We're always looking for someone to jam out with.
Oh my god! Listen, that sends a thrill up my spine. I have a quick question for you about the test, and then I'll let you go. Number 4, was the answer C? Oh god, they're all written answers.
Yeah.
Why did I write C for that one?
I don't know, but if it makes you feel better, it's not always about being 100% right on the test.
No, it's
Sometimes
about being 80% right?
Yeah.
80%. That's what you're looking for. Well, in that case, I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Everyone starts to
Cutting to a different conversation that Remy was having at a different table. Remy goes like, "Okay, so all right, it was very similar, also silly. Okay, but like, what about getting everything wrong?"
I don't know. I'm not one of the members that choose. And I feel that the way they're looking for people, it's not necessarily a test to determine if you're smart enough or strong enough or
Hold on. I think but I am very strong though. I think that could compensate.
Which might be a part of the benefit, because we are looking for a wide array of people that are looking. So it may necessarily be that you got something right or wrong, but it may be a placement test instead to find out what the best location for you within the community.
Well, that bell rang. I think you need to get going or something. But I just want to say also, this tea, pretty baller,
Isn't that wonderful? It is infused with the power of Asahar, and it is there to help you become more powerful yourself.
Remy's like on the 4th glass, and it's like, like infused, like how?
I don't know. I don't make it. But anyways, we've got to go. Have a nice day.
You too. Bye.
That's where we're going to take our break. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes. We'll be back at 6:13.
6:13.
6:13.
6:13. The
That's all
joke
right.
is ruined by a different problem
Look,
of the
there
same
are
variety.
subtitles that could have read it. All
Yeah, that's
right.
fair.
No. This time we were muted because when I came back and people were like, "Oh, we can hear you," and I look at the screen because I have my monitor right here that has everyone on Google Meet, and I have and I have Twitch up, and then on my other monitor over here on a completely different computer, I had it in studio mode. So I had like the show on the right side and what the next mode was. So when I hit the break button, the window popped up with break on studio. And so I look at it and I'm like, oh, wait, hold on. And I left. And when I come back and the people are like, you're still live, you're still live. I looked up, I still saw the break. And I was like, oh, weird. The audio's coming through. So I just muted the audio. And then they're like, no, you're still live. And I'm like, and then I look in front of me where Twitch is. And I go, oh, we're still live.
Uh-huh.
Yeehaw. Well, I'm glad that I changed downstairs.
My first question literally was like, did Moss strip on camera? Like, do I?
You guys don't pay enough for that, okay?
It's true.
Yeah. All right. So now that we've gotten all the screw ups dealt with,
Oh, you say that
That's
now.
not true.
We got an hour left, Daddy-O.
I mean, I'm on camera, so that's never.
Why can't I get a hero point for real life? Anyways,
You want to mine? I haven't used any yet.
yeah, I'll take it.
No.
All right, so all of you, the bell is ringing. They all start to stand up and start to clean up, and they kind of give you like the like, hey, it's time to go, like push out the door. The other guests that were in your tour leave. What would you like to do?
I'll let you finish it describing, and then I'll ask my question.
No, that was it. They were being put.
Okay, cool.
The other members are leaving. So it's basically, unless you want to fight back or do something else, they're kind of pushing you out.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, is there anything like dress wise or familiarity, maybe just that like would for sure distinguish us from the people who are like part of this organization? Like if I look confident, could I blend in?
Well, they all have matching outfits.
They are matching
all
outfits.
have matching outfits,
Cool.
yeah.
I couldn't remember that. Yeah, then yeah, I'll let them usher me out. We should talk about this and go back to camp probably.
So you all head out, and the door closes behind you, and they continue on to work on site. You are all now outside, standing there. What would you like to do? All 5 of you.
Is there anyone around us?
There are some other people that are just kind of meandering outside.
Where'd it go? I think we should move a little bit away from here before we start talking.
Okay.
Okay, I have a little bit. I do want to address the group here just on this. I have a little bit of a wild idea. I'm thinking of hitching a ride to their actual compound by being underneath their caravan.
Wouldn't that be dangerous?
Yes.
Is this something that you, Remy, are telling us about, or are you just telling us that you want to do it and like slip away and do
I'm
it?
addressing the group here. It's just like a thought that Remy is having. I don't want to go off and do this thing if all of you would rather us do something else. That's what I mean.
I mean,
I would always rather Remy follow Remy's heart.
Yes. I feel the same. And I think the rest of us can either go back to camp or follow you or whatever makes sense.
Okay, then, well, in the commotion of everyone leaving, I do want to make my way over to the caravan, and I just want to, look around, make sure no one's looking, and then I just want to like latch myself to like the underneath of it, like just hold on.
Do I see this happen?
I mean, probably.
Remy's doing this. Like this isn't like Remy hasn't kept this as a secret. Remy has said it to you. So like,
I thought that was all out of character.
I hadn't said it in character, but
okay.
Yeah.
I thought you wanted to talk to the group about it.
No, I just wanted to talk to the players, because I don't want to do something so alone, so like out of nowhere to do this thing. So I might honestly, like Remy might just go up to everyone, like not open up for conversation and just go, okay, I'm gonna go like hitch myself to the bottom of the caravan. I'll see you all later. And then Remy just starts going over to do it.
Perception check to see if anybody caught that. Not that is 22. No, 32.
As a perception?
Yeah.
No, everyone's kind of paying attention to themselves, and all of the people that you would be worried about are all inside.
Okay.
Can I well,
I'm going after them.
Okay, Remy, you walk to the side, and you can see that there are people outside, and they're loading the caravan up. But you can kind of look and see that there is a clearing every once in a while as they go back inside to grab some more stuff. Like it's not like a constant someone's always there. It's just like one or two people walk out.
Timing.
Exactly.
would it be reasonable for me to position myself like at the threshold of where they're entering and exiting from?
As in like
by the door, like stand by the door.
Like you could physically do it, yes. Doesn't
without
make sense
without being suspicious.
Yes, it would be super suspicious for you to be there.
Great.
It's like the back door of a kitchen. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's
Oh.
there. It just doesn't make sense why someone would be there.
Sure. All right. I'm gonna watch carefully, and look over at Moss and be like, I don't think we should follow them. I think the more people that are over there, the larger chance we'd all get caught. Right.
agree.
So, sorry, go for it, Moss.
Oh, I was just saying, I agree.
Everyone, please roll me a survival check.
Oh boy.
Why?
Oh.
Why?
And I
Why?
want to survive.
Oh, hey,
Survival check if you want to survive.
I'm using a hero point.
Mine is
I rolled the same thing.
21.
21,
Oh, God.
19.
19, okay.
15.
15.
Also 15.
All of you know, as you're starting to think about this, you all know that even if Remy could figure out a way to tie themselves to the bottom of the caravan, that unless the road is perfectly flat, that more than likely Remy will be pummeled in the head repeatedly by rocks and objects that are on the ground below the caravan.
I have a
So if Remy can figure out how to attach themselves to the bottom, they would still probably be beaten and probably dead by the time they got to the location.
Okay, well, what about on top?
And what about Reggie? Because this is Reggie we're talking about.
Yeah.
on top, absolutely. And,
All right,
and
I'm gonna climb on top.
okay.
I have an idea. Robin.
Sorry? Oh, no, you have a mistake for someone else.
Ray.
Oh, yes, from the thing, yeah.
Yeah.
That's me, Ray.
Ray, I heard from a little birdie that some people can turn into little birdies.
Oh, I've heard that, yeah.
Wouldn't it be interesting if a little birdie just like was flying in a migratory pattern?
Robin just leans in.
Direction?
Robin leans in really close. Moss, I don't know how to fly yet.
Oh, what if a frog hopped along?
I can follow them. I was also just going to try to hook up with the band and just kind of leech onto their group. But
That makes more sense.
but listen, no, you're very right. Listen, I've got a plethora of animals in my back pocket. This is a great idea. Which animal would you want me to be, Moss, if it come to, you know?
Ooh, well, I mean, I would like one that I could pet, but it's okay if I can't.
Okay, well, you tell you what, I'll save the petting ones for when I'm sure that you're going to be around, because it would be sad if I was a petable and you weren't there. So.
That's true.
But Remy will be there.
Do you think that sometime you could become a chicken and then you and Onion could be like friends?
Oh my God, yes.
Wouldn't that be
I've
cute?
been thinking, how do I get through to Onion? I have to become Onion.
Yes. Oh, be Onion's friend.
Okay, after this, Onion friends, frog pond, snacks, libations, music around the campfire.
Okay.
Okay. Are you and crew gonna stay here then? Are you following?
I think we're gonna follow you on foot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I'm just gonna try to. I'm just gonna try to honestly indoctrinate myself into this cult safely, of course. But
I got invited to join the compound and like stay there and like live there.
Well, maybe
Okay.
you can just walk up there. Can't you just like walk in and be like, "I'm here. Let's do it."
that's what I'm. That's honestly what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
Yeah. I should
Much.
probably do that too.
Remy, I believe you're climbing as they're having this
Yeah,
conversation.
I'm already climbing up.
Yeah. So you get up to the top, and I assume you lay down to be as flat as you
Yep,
possibly
As
can.
flat as possible.
Do me a favor, make me a reflex save.
Okay. Pretty bad.
0 point.
Yeah, maybe I'll use a hero point right now. Well,
Because there's still one floating after that for you if you need
it's
it.
just a reflex save. You know what? 14.
As you lay there, flat on your back, trying to wait, all of a sudden, a large thing of luggage flies up from the ground as someone throws it up on top of the caravan, and it lands right on your chest. Please roll me a fortitude save to do your best to fight against making any sort of noise as
Yeah.
you get the air knocked out of you.
21.
So you literally make a small and the luggage lays there on top of your chest.
Are we
And-
watching this happen from a distance? Or are we just like?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
actually, I imagine this is while Moss and Remy or Moss and Robin are having a conversation. But Krug, you very specifically said that you wanted to watch out. So
Mhm.
roll me a perception check.
Natural 20.
Hey, 0 point.
You see someone throw it up, and Remy like catches it on their chest as that happens, and they stay quiet. And you see the two people that threw the like luggage up there just turn around and walk away, like nothing was different or nothing was weird. So it looks like Remy got away pretty scot free. But
Robin,
they go.
I finally get it after all this time. I finally get it.
What do you get?
Oh, the reason that you married Remy is Remy's just super lucky, aren't they? Remy's literally the luckiest living thing ever.
Listen, and hey, hang out with him enough, it rubs off on you.
I
What
hope.
about you?
Krug, as you're having this conversation with Robin, you see the two people walking back out with a much larger, what looks to be almost like a chest,
Uh-huh.
and they're
But they're not
walking
gonna
back-
throw it.
They're going to lift it above their heads and slide it onto the caravan between the current chest or the current suitcase that is
Right,
on
right, right.
Remy's chest and their head. So basically, they're about to hit Remy in the head pretty
Okay.
hard.
I'm gonna stand up from where I am and walk down the thing and say, "Oh, hey, you guys want some help lifting that
Oh, yeah.
really heavy chest up onto the top of that
Absolutely.
really tall
They're
caravan?"
literally in the middle of like this, like, oh no, I think we got it, and they like,
Oh, but I'm so strong.
lift.
Come on, let me just help. And I'm trying to. Do I get there in time to touch it while they're still lifting it?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can.
Because I'm saying I'll monk sprint over to them. I'm gonna grab it and pretend to help them lift, but I'm gonna pull it down ever so slightly. It's like, God, it's so tall. We should. There
They're like-
has
they're
to
like,
be a better way
"No,
of doing
It
this.
wasn't this heavy.
No, it's
just
really
let go. It's no. I promise.
And I would like to fall over and knock one of them over with me, and hopefully the chest falls onto the ground. That's the idea right now.
I would like to give crew guidance on this, just calling out, "Hell, we give you a hand. We got this."
Krug, please roll me a. I guess it's a trip attempt.
Sure.
Yeah. But a +1.
That is 12 plus. Where did my roll thing go? Here it is. 12 plus 27.
27. You easily knock them over and the chest, and the chest falls on them and and your leg as you like fall like with them. You kind of like, you're like, oh man, this chest is heavy.
Oh, so it's so big. All right, sorry. Look, I got. Can I lift?
Get off! Get
Can I lift the
off!
chest by myself?
It's currently on your leg, so you have to like
Oh,
finagle
okay.
a little bit. But you couldn't lift it by yourself. But Robin, I believe, was on their way. She was on her way. So
Yeah, so I can give you a hand.
and the other person that was there is trying to lift it up off of your leg as well. So like,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm holding it onto my leg.
How long is it going on? Can I get out from underneath the luggage on top, and can I like sneak into the caravan?
Roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
Moss Fern is watching this all unfold with an expression on her face like that Pikachu meme.
The shocked Pikachu.
Yeah.
I would like to argue the fact that I can attempt to aid just by the very nature of the situation that I'm in.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a hero point.
Cool.
Okay, so I believe Krug's got one left. Moss has got one left.
Yep.
You're using the floating one now, right?
No, I'm
No. This is the last
I'm
one.
using my last of the two that I had.
Have I used one yet? I don't think I
I
have.
think you have.
Oh, okay. I thought you.
I
I
joked
kept-
about it in the frog fight.
I
but-
kept saying, yeah. So I did it.
frog fight. It wasn't a fight even. It was a whole playtime.
That's gonna be a 19 unless someone's aiding me or something.
I don't think I really can.
Can I aid? Because I'm literally that's the whole thing I'm doing.
So Krug, this is actually a thing in the game.
Mhm.
You can actually roll a performance check as to assist the distraction. Because you don't have the feats necessary to make this a thing, you're going to take a small penalty to it,
Okay.
but it's still feasible.
Sure. You said performance, not deception, right?
Correct.
Or is there a chance I could pick deception instead?
Yeah, go for it.
Sweet. 14.
A 14. So you're like, hey, look over here at my leg. Oh,
Oh,
it's
it
on my
hurts
leg.
so much.
I'm trying to lift it off of my leg as you're like physically pushing it down. And they're like, what are you doing? As Remy slides underneath, like removes the thing off of them. They try to like kick down into the caravan, but they make a slight mistake and didn't realize that there was glass there and just goes whack right into the window. And falls to the ground, and they all go, what was that? And they like they're all trying to figure out what's going on. The one that's still on is just like, I couldn't get it off of my chest. And the other one's like, I'm trying, but and they're trying to there's so much going on. It's like sensory overload. Like more people from inside start to like pile out. And they're like, what's going on? Is everyone okay?
Oh, the chest is so the chest might be a mimic. It's attacking us, I think. Or I don't know. It's really heavy though.
Jake, I would like to roll probably a perception, maybe survival if I'm looking for tracks to see how far away the band has gotten in the time.
The band hasn't left yet.
Okay, cool. Do I know where they are?
They're let's just say one of the people that are coming out to try to help
Cool.
are one of them.
Yeah, Robin's gonna basically just like start helping however they are helping, just like back them up. And just like pretend to be surprised to see them. Be like, oh hey, yeah. Oh yeah, I've been here. You know, the chest is fell on him. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I'm glad you're here to help. It's trouble out here.
Yeah. What is going
my
on?
leg! Everybody's in pain.
Yeah, so that one's got those three have the chest on them. It seems really heavy. They should have honestly, we should have been here for that. It should take like 6 people. This chest.
Like you say that as like literally almost 6 people are starting to like circle and try to get this chest off.
This is good.
I'm trying to pull it downwards towards myself.
Can I just pop up over by Moss?
Yes. Yeah, you can get up and just like
Yeah, I'm very angry. I go over to Moss. I'm just like, yeah, no, there was no way.
Valid.
There's like a little bonk on the head from running through the glass. I really, that whole thing, complete misjudge. I'll just be over here.
I mean, you definitely feel that there's still an opportunity for you to get up on top of the caravan and hide within the luggage, but this is turned into a calamity of poor rolls.
Yeah. It would now be harder to act like you're not involved with this incident if you get caught later.
Mhm.
Yeah. So eventually, Krug, you see that Remy is over by Moss.
Okay, after Remy is over by Moss, I will make an athletics check. I would like to solo lift the chest off my leg, or as close to solo as possible, and just be like,
Okay.
oh, it's not that heavy.
Okay.
We're gonna, oh, that's not that great. 20?
You're able to lift it up off of your leg and the other person, but not like above your head or anything like that.
No, I don't want to like Hercules, but I'm just like, oh, it's not that heavy, guys. I'm gonna sit it down.
You-
Sorry for the.
Yeah, you stop like literally the second you stop pushing down, like the 6 people around her are like, whoa.
I mean, admittedly, perhaps I was more in the way than I was helpful, and for that I genuinely apologize. I wish you all the best of luck, and if you do end up needing some help, I'll just you know where to find me. You know, I'll be, and I walk away.
Out of character to the group of players, I have a very similar question. If I am able to like follow the band and join the commune tonight, are we cool
Go
with
for
that?
it. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm totally cool with
I'm
it.
also
Even
gonna try
even
to
if
join the commune.
sorry, what was
You
that?
cut out for a lot of that.
I said I'm also going to try to join the commune.
Cool. Yeah, that's been my course of action. Then I'm basically I'm. Is this one of the people I was at dinner with? I will assume.
So yeah, well, we'll do some narrative work
Cool.
right now. So after they get the chest up there, the band members kind of stays out with you and starts talking. They're like, "Man, that was wild. What was up with that
I
dude
don't
on the
know.
ground?" Like,
Honestly, I mentioned, I've been traveling around a lot, and this city, I think it's a little too much for me. Like, I'm looking, I don't know. I thought I'd find like just a safer, calmer place where people can just kind of like be together, but it's just chaotic around here,
yeah, and being so close to the compound, it's such a different world over there than it is over here.
Oh, is that's that inn down on the east side compound, right?
Oh no, that the compound, that's just what we call the area in which we all live. Like, well, we're all packing up right now and heading over there right now.
You're all roommates, you all live together, and you're a band?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
so cool.
I mean, not all of us are a band, but we all do live
No,
together.
I mean, let's be honest, they're the best of us, all right? Well, well, could I come, take a look at the compound? I haven't really gotten a drink tonight yet.
That's not up to me, but give me like 2 minutes. You cool staying here for like 2 minutes?
Absolutely, yeah. Can I help you all with anything? Seems like a lot of
No,
things.
no. Just hang out here. Give me 2 minutes. I just gotta go in and check with the higher ups. You know how it is,
I'm sure they'll listen to you, and I'm gonna give them a point of guidance.
Your name was Ray, right?
Yeah, Ray. Yeah. And I'm the one with the 80%.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
I think Robin knows, but I didn't think she knew she got them all right, but she wrote C for one of them because she was thinking about her high school test when the answer was C for the same sentence. I figured it out.
They go inside and they come out with like a small petite woman, and she walks out and goes, "Ray was right."
Ray, yes. Oh, what's your name?
My name is Joanna. How are you?
Joanna, great. Pleasure to meet you, Joanna. I love what you all do here.
So I actually got your test from earlier today. I saw that you are looking at possibly becoming a member, and I went over your test, and we had spoke to some of our members of the band, and we've talked it out, and we've decided that you are in fact a perfect match for the group, and that if you are ready, as soon as you're ready, let us know, and we'll take you to just one of the most beautiful places that you have seen in a while.
If it's as beautiful as you say it is, and having just met you, I think I can trust you. I've seen your eyes. If it is that beautiful, I'm ready now.
Well, wonderful. We're just we're about almost finished packing up. You can just hop in the caravan and we'll fill it all up and we'll all head over.
I would feel better if I could help.
I mean, literally all we're waiting for is the last couple people to come outside. We're not even, it's not like we're doing anything else.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll make myself useful later, and I'll go sit in the caravan.
You walk into the caravan, and there's actually already like 2 people inside the caravan.
Cool.
Can Fern overhear this and kind of like run over and be like, "Oh, I want to come too."
So you walk over and you're like, oh, are you know? And they're like, oh, what was your name?
My name is Fern.
Oh yes, Fern. Let me go check on your test. But you were saying that you want to come and join us tonight as well?
Yeah, I got invited to the compound by like this table of people, and like they had really exotic names. Like I think one of them was named Jonathan or something. I don't know, I don't remember. But like they were really nice, and I'm a writer, and they said that I could come hang out and like not as a member of the press, just like as somebody who's a writer and also wants to experience your nice hospitality. And I saw how nice you were being to my new friend Ray, and I really want to feel that too. I really need to feel accepted and included.
You, my friend, are, to say the least, a lot.
I'm happy. I'm a happy person.
Yes, and that is great. I think I broke Jonas.
You need to calm down, okay?
I'm gonna need you to
My entire life.
um,
Molly, calm down.
well, let's you know what? I don't even need to see the answers to your test. Why don't you head in there and go ahead and pop in that caravan, and they'll take you over tonight as well.
Yay!
Remy's just standing there.
Hands in their pockets, kicking grass.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, I guess,
Krug's gonna walk up to Remy and be like, Remy, what on earth was that? Like,
What
for reals?
What the I was trying to be sneaky, and I was doing some sneaky stuff, and then
But instead you got hit by a suitcase?
well, yeah, how was I to know that they were going to put stuff on top of the caravan? We never do that.
Krug glances over at the caravan and sees the rails for storing luggage up at the top of the caravan, and then looks back at Remy.
There's no way I could have known. There was no way.
Yeah, you're probably right, Remy.
Also, the glass. Who puts glass like in the entrance to the caravan thing? Like, what is that?
It was a window. Specifically, it was like a window that you were trying to go through.
Who
Like the
puts
door
glass
was
in a
closed.
hole in the wall? It's a hole.
It's a hole. It's a hole. How are they going to, poke their head out of it and go, whee?
I mean,
If it is
honestly,
glass.
that's probably the least questionable of these people's decisions. So, I mean, take it for what it's worth, which is very little.
Also,
We
I would
should.
say, Krug, you got pretty messy down there. You're looking at me. I mean, you're the one who couldn't get the chest off of him for like.
Remy, I was pulling it down so that you had more time to do whatever it was that you were doing, which I will never, for the life of me, understand.
Okay, Krug, very, good story. Good story.
Ugh.
You did not know I was up there. I
Oh,
was
well.
very stealthy.
After we get out of this, we're gonna spar again. Oh, it's gonna be so fun.
It's funny that you do it sparring. It's more like me beating you up.
Well, I mean, remember that one time when that wasn't the case?
Well, I don't. I don't remember you ever.
Oh
beat-
yeah, that's right, because you were under the control of an evil object that you just happened to fail at resisting. Man, if only there are people in our group that could fail at
Oh, you
resisting stuff like
You
that.
mean the thing that was leading us to the object that is around your neck? I have very loose lips. You better be careful, monk.
Krug hands up, backs away. No, but for
All
real though,
right.
we really need to try to keep up with that caravan.
Oh yeah, and don't worry, I'm not going to tell anybody about the paw of the monkey.
Krug, okay, seriously now, perception check. Just gotta really quick go over here. Gotta click this button. Wow. Okay. Well, I got a natural 1, so that's a thing. We're gonna keep it for funsies, and also we have enough time for me to die, and I don't want that to happen.
Krug, you look around and you don't see anyone. You're just like,
All right, Remy, we really
that-
gotta keep up with that caravan.
as that happens, you feel a hand on your shoulder, Krug.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Do you turn around?
Yes.
You turn around and right there in front of you, the very familiar fur pattern of Asahara.
Hello. I'm sorry about your chest. I did not mean to. Is Remy still here?
Remy is behind you now as you've turned around.
Oh, okay.
About my chest, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Your
Well, I
chest
thought it
looked
was
very nice.
your chest, but I guess it wasn't.
The stranger.
Do I bow? I don't understand the protocol here. Do I need to?
Why would you need to bow?
Oh, I don't. I assume. Sorry, I'm making some assumptions. How can I help you?
I just noticed that you. I noticed you very specifically, and your very strong friend down there earlier when you were in the tour.
Mhm.
You all stopped outside the window, and I noticed that quite a few people were squeezing your friend's muscles, and I happened to also notice you as well.
Oh, thank you. I was just. I like meditation, and so watching other individuals meditate brings me happiness.
Roll me a will save or wisdom. Just a wisdom, a flat wisdom.
Just
DC
Flat
10.
wisdom.
Flat wisdom DC 10.
How about 16?
Krug, you were told that Asahara was blind. How would he see you?
Oh, it didn't even occur to me. Didn't even occur to me. William, the player, so smart.
It didn't occur to me, Krug, either.
Blind, but I just figured he sensed it in the force.
Sure.
Is Asahar still holding on to me?
He's got his. He's not. It wasn't like a holding on to you. Like it was
Yeah.
just more of like a trying to get your attention. And
Still
like,
making physical contact with me.
Yes, with your right shoulder or your left
Sure.
shoulder.
Sure. If he lets go, I would like to be informed, please. The last thing I said, I think, was, "How can I help you?" And I'm
Okay.
still okay with that. I'm not gonna like call him out.
Sure. He goes, we're always looking for people with unique strengths and willpower. It would be silly of me to not ask you if you were interested in becoming a part of the true religion.
Has anybody at any point in time said the phrase "true religion"?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pamphlets. Okay.
Yep.
I prefer to surround myself with people who are competent in their own right. I don't run a charity. Does that make sense?
Are you implying that we're incapable? Are you
No.
implying that my disability is somehow making me not capable?
Of course not. I'm just trying to explain to you that for whatever reason you think that I can help you, but I'm not entirely sure how you can help me.
You might want to think about rephrasing that next time you have a conversation with someone like this.
Absolutely. My apologies.
What I would say is that I can take you to the next level. And that's the important thing, is that I can teach you. It's not so much that we need you. Don't get you wrong. It's more of I can see the potential in you, and I can see where you could be one day. And he moves his hand from your shoulder and just touches your chest right above the monkey's paw. He doesn't seem like he knows that it's there, but he like moves his hand from there to like kind of pointing at your chest, going, I can see right here that there is great power within you, but you need someone to take you there. I could be that person. And then he takes his hand away and puts it to the side of him.
Is any of this like extended to me, or do you want to touch my chest?
He like looks in the direction in which you're speaking, and he goes.
I peek out from behind Krug.
Of course, you're a completely different story. I feel that you are such a powerful creature that it would also behoove us to see if you wanted to be taught and brought to the next level. A moment of
potential. Sorry to cut you off, sir.
You can call me Asahara. It's fine.
Sorry to cut you off, Asahar. But I mean, like, speaking of potential between myself and this complete stranger, Rumpelstiltskin here. By the way, my name is Reggie. between the two of us, like, whose potential do you think is greater? You know, like if there was like a measurement, maybe a percentage. I don't know.
I would say that the percentage is based off of which one of you is willing to take my hand and move forward with the true religion. And he puts his hand out.
I'm looking to see if Krug's gonna do it.
I'm looking at Remy. I'm trying to get us both to touch their hand at the same time.
If you're reaching out your hand, Remy's gonna go like as slow as you, but then in the last minute, like speed up and get the hand.
Can I please roll something related to dexterity to do it first?
Yeah, we can both roll dex or something. I don't know.
No, both of you roll athletics or acrobatics.
Right.
Acrobatics.
Sure.
Acrobatics.
Okay. All right.
27.
I don't think I can even get that high.
You can crit.
No.
Maybe.
I mean, I can crit, but that would still just be 23. Hold on. Okay. I got an unnatural 20. So
you go quickly right before and Krug sees like the twitch of your hand right before you do that, and he reaches in right before you, and so you two touch his hand like milliseconds off of each other.
And
he goes,
I look at Remy and I go,
you're sticking your tongue out.
Oh, for the podcast listeners, I stuck my tongue out.
You're sticking your tongue.
He goes, yes, both of you are equally eager. Now let's go on and let's head out to the compound and let's take your potential to the next level.
I do have a question, Asahara.
Yes.
Before you, when you first like approached myself and this complete stranger I have never met before in my life, you had said something like you saw us like through the window and we were looking at you. You saw people like squeezing my muscles, which by the way, that was the best part of the thing you were saying to us. You saw how strong I was. How did you? I mean, like, did you just feel it with your muscles, sort of like how you levitate?
No. I am in fact blind. I am just only partially blind, and I have the assistance of other people around me to help me out with seeing potential, and they definitely pointed it out to me.
Oh, so you were just, someone was like, hey, get a load of this, you know?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, no. And I just want to, last thing before we move on, I would have touched your hand first, except I had so much tea before we came over here. It just like I was, I'm a little full. It slowed me down.
When Krug hears Remy say that they had so much tea, his eyes just are like.
Well, let's head off. And like there are two people that come up and says, yes, let's get you in the caravan, and Asahara will be following shortly right behind us.
When Remy hears let's get you in the caravan, a full on like just hand to the head, like, oh yes, of course. Bring me to the caravan. Let me inside.
So we've all done these fun scenes and gone to great lengths to get invited into the compound. I assume Scott's going to the camp. He's not doing anything like we're doing.
He's literally like, no. Not even. He's like looks at Moss and is like, I'll take care of Harry and Snowball.
Goodbye forever.
He does the heart hands.
They're on their honeymoon. It's fine.
So I assume Krug and Remy do not fight and like just go to the caravan and sit down, right?
Right.
Yeah, I just go to the caravan and sit down.
Wait,
So
maybe we should fight. I don't trust this.
So all four of you are in the caravan, and after like just like a moment or two, the caravan starts to move forward. On a smaller caravan behind it, you can see that Asahara is sitting in one by himself. and you start moving down the road. You're in a caravan that is literally packed. And Remy, you are extremely grateful that you actually got invited instead of staying up there, because not only is on top of the caravan full of luggage, but people are also sitting up there because that's how many people are on here. So literally you would have had to have like dumped a bag and had to have snuck inside of it.
Inside of it.
Please tell me exactly 4 people are sitting on top, because that's how much room is overflow now because of us.
Exactly 4. So as you do that, Moss, Clokey goes, hey Moss.
Yes.
So
That's right. She has to do this out loud. What a fun thing we've done. I'm sorry.
I got some good news and I got some bad news.
Okay.
Good
Excuse me, are
news.
you all right?
Well, I mean, are you trying to do this quietly?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you can roll a stealth for me, or I will say, or a performance.
Okay, performance.
Being
I'm
able-
way better at performance.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that's delightful. 28.
I didn't hear a thing. I can't
Yeah.
even. I wouldn't be able to.
So yeah, you're very much like kind of like talking into your hand and like, you know, very much being quiet about what you're saying. And Clokey goes, all right, so good news. Bounce accomplished his goal way sooner than he was supposed to.
Well, that's good.
Bad news is he's here now.
Wait, there's bounces bouncing here.
Yeah, he's currently a centipede, and don't freak out, but he's on your left leg.
Oh, well, that's okay. Hi, Bounce. Hi, Bounce. How are you?
Does not reply.
Moss
It's
takes a
centipede.
single finger and just like gently like runs it over the centipede's back.
Okay, so luckily Bounce can stay like that for a while. But the problem is that you're about to take a trip while you're in this weird compound thing with all these cold people.
Oh God. Okay. What if I just like went into the woods or something?
I mean, we got to figure out something. I mean, luckily, from the outside, people will just think that you're like have a vivid dreamer. So that's the good part, right? Bad part is you're still going to be tripping at this weird compound thing.
Okay. But like my friends are with me.
Maybe they can run interference.
Yeah.
Mind you, none of us are going to be able to talk to you or really wake you up until it's out of your system. So
Okay, well they can like keep watch and stuff though. Like we look out for each other. It's okay. We've got this. Right?
The
yes.
narrator voice. They did not got this.
So about an hour and a half to 2 hours, you assume, of your travel. You pull up to what looks to be almost a city-sized compound. Very tightly put together buildings. And they pull up and they say, all right, newcomers, we've got a special place for all of you to stay for the evening. Tomorrow morning, after you get a nice rest, we will find you, we will get you some new clothes. We will show you around. But since it's a little late tonight, we're just going to go ahead and put you here in the sleeping quarters, drop you off here, and then we will find you a new place that will fit you better tomorrow. Is that all right with all of you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What time's band practice?
One of the band guy goes, don't worry, man. We'll come and get you. We'll come and get
Okay. Yeah. You'll know how to find me.
you. Yeah, totally. Yeah. So they open the door for you.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into
yeah,
the
go
sleeping
in
quarters.
and yeah. Are there other new recruits with us?
There are not. You
Okay.
You're the only ones that like stayed around. Remember, like afterwards, everyone just kind of like walked away.
Yeah.
Like, well, let's hope we'll get the answers to our tests. You know.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, the test was a test.
Well, yeah.
Remember, he's like saying like under their breath as they walk in. Oh, I see.
I'm gonna close the door. Are we all in the sleeping quarters?
Yeah.
What do the sleeping quarters look like?
Yeah.
It's literally a room with like 20 double stacked beds, like bunk beds. None of them have people in them.
Oh, it's like basic training for like the army or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I want to pop on my detect magic and just kind of like do the circle of the room and also like be specifically looking for like I don't know, things that might like not cameras, but like maybe scrying runes or something, or
So,
secret holes in the wall.
yeah. As you walk around the room, the only form of magic that you can find in the room are the torches, which you can see that there are torches that are meant to burn without oil or without any sort of like flame, and it's also meant to just kind of glow so that
Cool.
you can't burn anything. You can't just like
Sure.
take it and like burn the building down. That's the only thing that is magical.
And then what about, I'm also like investigating for mundane stuff, which is probably perception.
Yeah, I'm also looking around to see if there's like anything weird.
Yeah, roll perception.
Mundane surveillance, like literally like a hole in the wall, or
Yeah.
Which that would be 26.
Okay.
Non-natural 20.
So you look around the room. While there are some like cracks in the wall, they don't look to be like mischievous. They look just to be like, as things settled, the walls kind
Sure.
of moved a little bit. For the most part, it's just kind of like, this is literally like a holding place until they find you a new place.
Yeah,
This is literally what, like, from what you could tell, they were not lying. They're like, hey, it's late. Sleep here. We'll get you all set up tomorrow. Like, they were being honest as much as cults can be honest.
Right. Do I think that they'll be able to hear us through the walls? Not like because they're evil, just because like the walls are thin.
Maybe. It's possible.
Okay.
Yeah, it's possible.
Okay. Yeah, I just there are cracks and stuff. Let's just talk quietly.
Are there other like new initiates with us or just us?
Nope, just the four of you.
Okay.
We should probably still be ourselves, in this new place. Like, we came from the outside world, but I think we should be us, like me. I'm gonna continue being Ray, even though I'm in a new environment, right? Does that feel right to you all, strangers?
This voice hurts my vocal cords so bad despite my extensive voice training.
Well, it's very high.
I know. I don't know why I chose this voice.
Well, hey, maybe you could change it. I mean, that's not that. I don't think that they would think poorly of that.
Oh no, I mean, I think we all need to stay the same way that we were. It's going to be very suspicious if we change it.
Oh, by the way, I have this little dude. It's Bounce, and I have to go on a trip tonight, and so you guys have to just be responsible for me.
As you're saying this, literally the centipede like grows wings out of it and like changes into Bounce. And he's like,
You were cuter before.
yeah,
Hey,
same
Bounce.
to you. Anyway,
Hey, how are the brownies?
they were delicious. Anyway,
No, you tell me you know what I am talking about.
they have you ever dealt with brownies, huh?
No, I don't even know what they are.
I've read about them. I can't talk to you.
Let's just say
yeah.
Let's just say they have weird requests. Luckily, I actually had what they were requesting on me. So, let's just leave it at that.
You had it on you.
Yeah.
Seems ominous.
I don't want to think
Pockets?
that was.
What? No. Like I said, you don't want to deal with it. You don't want to learn about it. You don't want to know about it. Just know that I got what you need. And here you go. And he like grabs his chest, and it looks like he rips his chest open, and he reaches inside and he pulls out like a handful of leaves and flowers and stuff.
Oh, cool.
No, gross.
What? That was amazing.
I wish I could do that.
You just got a whole pocket dimension inside you?
I'll pull my sword out of my chest.
I can make that happen.
Why? That sounds like a threat when you do it.
Anyways,
Couldn't you just wait like 24 hours maybe? We won't be here long.
Me wait for what? What do you need me to wait for?
For the trip, like, because Moss, like,
I'm not involved with the trip. This is your thing. I'm giving you the leaves. I'm giving you the flowers. You do the thing that you need to do. I believe Clokey knows how to do it. Moss, you hear Clokey? Yeah, I know how to do it. Okay, don't worry about it. I'm confusing my voices right now, but
yeah.
And he goes, I did my end of the bargain. I'm out. I'm leaving.
Okay, wait. So your deal and my deal, it is done. We are good.
We are done.
Hey, Moss, ask Clokey, is are the tattoos covering me still? Or like look through the cloak?
Okay.
Moss, you can lift up. He goes, lift my arm up.
Lift whose arm up?
The cloak. The Clokey's telling you to look through him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know I'm confusing my voices. I'm sorry.
Okay. Looking through.
You look through, and as you look through, you can see that the tattoos on Remy are slowly starting to fade away, off of their person.
Oh, yeah. You don't look as badass anymore, but they are going away.
Okay,
Cool.
fair enough.
Grapple the demon.
All right, so you're going to make a grapple check, and he's going to make an escape check.
Sure. Well, okay, it's against their fortitude first.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so that is 27.
Hold on, I gotta bring up. I mean, that's higher. I know for a fact that that's higher.
Is it a crit?
I gotta pull up the character sheet because I was not preparing for any of you to attack.
I love this Greg.
This lovely creature.
Well, I mean,
it's a
it is not a crit, but you do succeed.
Okay. Can I do more turn? Can I take 3 actions?
I'm gonna say sure.
Great. Flurry of blows.
Okay. Don't kill it, Krug.
The first one, wow. 19.
19 hits.
And the second one
Krug?
is 7. The 7 hit.
7 does not hit.
So that's 2d6. Thank you very much.
Did you take the 3 for being grappled?
Can I sense motive on Krug to see if Krug's gonna kill this thing?
Sure.
I mean, we fought a lot. Yeah. I bet you would just recognize the fact that Krug wants to kill this thing.
Okay. All right. Then I'll take a turn after you, I suppose, if we're doing initiative order.
Opt-in initiative.
Yeah. I would like to opt into initiative, please.
How much damage did you do?
Oh, that's 15.
Okay. It looks like it's barely alive.
Wait, is that including the 3, Krug?
The 3? Oh,
Grapple
you're right.
3?
Plus 3 damage for grappling it.
So you literally pummel it into just a pile of goo.
And I throw it into the corner of the room, and I
Krug,
wipe my hands off.
why are you the foolish one right now?
Rumpelstiltskin, what are you doing?
Wait,
That was so mean. He helped us.
No, I don't care about the fact that he's a demon and he wanted to do bad things. He wanted to eat people. But when we kill them, they go back to their master.
Right.
So you just sent with
The alternative was to let it out into the world to do bad things.
We could have trapped it again.
Well, now
At least
the master knows that we're going to be coming after it. Now it'll get all of the information that it wants, like Baba.
Maybe these two problems cancel out.
I think you're wrong. I think you did a bad thing just now.
Yeah, Krieg, I think this was a mistake. I'm sorry.
You're a bad guy.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, Rumpelstiltskin, you did a bad thing.
Moss, you hear Clokey just go, "Oh, son of a bee."
Oh, even
Ugh.
Clokey's not happy right now. You guys
Who
make
cares
Clokey
about Clokey?
mad. I care about Clokey.
Okay, fine. Sorry. I care about Clokey.
So now we're in a situation where you're about to get high and be knocked out for a few hours.
Yeah.
And you're in a building that is controlled by some sort of cult or weird people. I don't trust them. I don't know anything about them.
Mm-hmm.
And now you have a demon on your way. Oh, and the idiot that decided to punch it to death has a monkey's paw around him.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
what I'm guessing, what I'm gonna guess is that now we have a demon that knows where we are, who's pissed off,
Cool.
and is now thinking that you're about to go on to a trip to find out its location, which means it knows it has to leave, which means it knows where you are, and you are not going to know where it is, and it's just gonna come here and kill you. That's great. That's
okay, well, what if it just
peachy.
what if it just comes here and I kill it, and then I don't have to ask the trip about where it is, and then I can ask it the other thing?
Well, is there another thing?
You're not part of this conversation right now.
Well, I know, but I mean, you're just okay. All right. I mean, like, is there another? You're needing to make a choice?
Personal. It's personal, okay?
Okay, sorry. Oh, all right. Okay.
So the thing is
Okay.
that these plants we're going to have to grind up as soon as possible, and you're going to have to take them as soon as possible. The other three are going to have to watch out the entire night and prevent anything from happening. That includes you biting your own tongue. That includes demons coming here because they know where we are, and preventing any sort of cult leaders or cult people or weird people coming in here and finding out that you're tripping.
Wait. Bite my own tongue? That's really important. My tongue is really important. I don't want to bite it.
Yeah, let's not bite your own tongue then.
I mean, I really don't want to, but I didn't know that was like a possibility. I'm feeling a little less confident about this situation now.
I'm just going to throw this out here. You don't need to pretend to be a fern with me, right? You know that, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I have a really hard time. I have a really hard time getting out of the voice. Thank you for reminding me.
It's perfectly fine. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that I knew who you really are. Okay?
Oh, no. I know that you know who I am. I mean, you're Clokey, and I'm Moss, and together
We should probably still, we should probably, because they might hear us, Yeah,
you should remain in character.
probably.
Oh God. Well, what if I just do it like very low, like a low?
Sorry,
voice?
what? Oh, that should be fine.
Yeah. So my volume is low. Okay, listen, Clokey. Do I have to ask where the demon is now because it knows that where we are?
I'm gonna say that if you ask where the demon is, it's going to be pointless.
Yes, that's what I was thinking too. All right. Listen, I have to do these herbs because there's something very important I need to know. A demon is going to be coming around sometime soon, and we need to be prepared for that possibility. And also, there's apparently a possibility of me biting my own tongue. So I would appreciate it if someone just stared at my mouth the whole time. Just
put the thing inside of your mouth like a rag.
Oh yeah, I think I've got something in my kit.
Okay, my friends are going to gag me. That's totally normal. And
What a gag! It's
You'll be fine. It's sort of like a
you
gag.
could call it a gag,
but-
actually.
Would you rather have a gag in, or would you like to bite
Is
your
this a
tongue off?
gag?
I mean, I usually just let Scott do that, but it's okay. We have some trust between us. It's all right.
Not with mine. Not with mine.
So what you just said was not too personal to share with me, but the other thing is too personal.
Oh, I did. Sorry. That was, it was just a little slip up. I mean, I will share the other person. Listen. I have a hard time talking about my past and what I've gone through in my life, and I don't have
a good relationship with my family. And my whole life, I thought it was just me and that my parents just didn't care and that I was all alone and I had no family and I had to make family and perhaps you are the closest thing I've ever had to family. I don't know. Scott and Herring and Snowball and Onion, they're very important to me, like family, but I've always just been, it's just been Moss the Magnificent. It's just been me. Hurrah, hurrah. I might have more family. You know, blood. That's what I was talking about earlier. Blood. And I need to know. And
You know what? Oh,
I
sorry.
hope you can understand that.
Of course.
So this herb, the trip you're going on, it will give you information, and you were needing to decide what sort of information you're going to receive.
Yes. Trust me that initially I was going to ask about the demon, but due to Krug's little
Oh,
namesake,
Must be magnificent. No, even I wish you had told us sooner. If this was going to help you find whatever family you're looking for, even if we need to know the location of the demon, I would have rather you find out about your family.
Yeah.
No. Duty is more important than family. I mean,
No, absolutely not. Never.
I've gone my
Family.
whole elf life without knowing that I potentially had a sister, and I could just bury that information deep down inside of me and just continue on the way that I have been. I mean, it's not that necessary to know if she's real or if she exists or if I could meet her or any of that. I mean, it's not that important. This mission's more important, like work and recognition. That's the most important thing. Being loved by all is the most important thing. But
I'm absolutely shocked that I don't believe that you believe that.
well, I don't. I thank you.
Moss,
You're welcome.
Moss, we would have found the demon some way.
Yeah.
You find out about your family. That is the most important thing right now. We will make sure you are okay. Go
If that's something you need, yeah.
figure your stuff out.
What if she's terrible? What if
Well-
she's better? What if she's better than me?
There's
Then you can learn from her.
Not gonna happen. Listen, family can be terrible, and I mean that's just people. You don't owe them anything, right? But if you do get on, then they're people that you're connected to, right? But
Okay.
People
don't
that you can
feel like
rely
you
on.
have to do anything.
Okay, I have to go. I have to go see. I have to know. So, please, my friends, perhaps the only people I trust in this world, please make sure nothing happens. And if the demon comes, I guess, shake me. I don't know. Cloaky, how do I get out of this? Do I just have to ride it out?
Yep.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, do you have an ETA on the demoning?
Nope. I don't know where he is. He could be 30 minutes away. He could be 3 hours away. I have no idea. And I don't even know if he's coming directly here or if he's going to turn around and come up with a maniacal evil plan to slowly kill you each individually by torturing you and stabbing you between the
That
toes.
does not inspire confidence, but that's all right. And also, I think you're a demon, so I feel like you should know these things, but that's fine. You can't always.
Question.
That
How
helpful.
fast does a swallow fly?
The airspeed velocity of one.
Okay, exactly. Now, if you know that, but you don't know where it started, how can you tell how long it's going to take for it to be here?
I see. That is.
Anyways, do me a favor. Take the leaves, put the leaves down, put the flour on top, fold it in half, put it in your mouth, chew it, and then slide it once it's nice and gummy and just got that nice soft gooey flavor in your mouth. It's not going to taste good, trust me. It's going to actually probably be really bitter. Slide it under your tongue, lay down, and put me over your face.
Cookie, that's a bit personal.
Look, it's going to help. Trust me. You see how you could see through me and you could see the fact that Remy had tattoos? It's like that, okay? I'm using a little bit of my life essence and my power to allow you to combine and join the two, all right?
Cloaky. if I put you over my face, does that mean Asmodeus is like with me too?
No, he is definitely 133% not going to know that this is a thing that's happening. All right.
Well, I would prefer it the other way, just so.
Nope, you don't, because no, just no. Anyways, you ready?
Okay.
Moss, you chew on it, and literally the first bite causes the main part of the flower to actually burst inside your mouth, and this red, bitter taste just fills your mouth. For everyone else, it looks like Moss's mouth is bleeding, right? And it is hard for you to continue to chew on, and as you just bite down into it, you slide it underneath your tongue, and the flavor gets worse. And it feels almost as if there's like a toxin within it. And each breath that you take kind of gives you this woozy feeling. You sit down and lay back onto the bed, pulling Clokey and placing it on your face. You look out, trying to stay awake, almost fighting it. And you can see the blackness within Clokey's cloak over your face turns into a space that you can actually walk into. The flavor is gone. All of you see Moss just 100% quit moving. She's almost just perfectly asleep. Moss, you are walking through the steps of a castle.
Oh, well, this is lovely. Do I recognize the castle? Is it the castle from my childhood?
It is.
Okay.
You start walking through it, and you can hear an extremely loud scream.
I start running towards the scream.
As you run to the scream, you can see that there are what seems to be like nurses running in and out of the room, holding blankets and rags covered in blood.
Do they seem to know that I'm there?
Nope.
Okay. I walk to where they're coming in and out with the blood-covered rags.
As you turn the corner, you see your mother in bed with her legs up, screaming, her belly large, and you can tell that she is giving birth. And she's screaming in agony as your father is holding her hand. And they come in, the nurses come in, and it says, I'm sorry, princess, I'm sorry. The doctor will be there shortly.
Princess?
You notice that your father is wearing a crown.
What on earth? Is this in my hopeful dreams?
The doctor runs in and brings a chair up to the edge of the bed. As your mother is screaming, you stand by her side, opposite of your father. The doctor gets in onto a chair and starts and looks up and says, "Now push." And she grabs, sweat dripping down her face as she pushes, and moments of her grunting and screaming, and your father saying, it's okay, it's going to be our first baby, it's going to be amazing. And the doctor looks up, deadpan, to your mother and to your father, and a scream comes out from the baby.
It's a good baby impression.
The doctor stares directly at your parents, and your father gets up and goes, what's wrong, and he runs to the end of the bed, and he stops, he turns, and he vomits all over the floor. And your mother goes, what's wrong? No, what's wrong? The doctor stands up, holding a blue baby with horns and a tail and hooves. This, Moss, is what you know to be a tiefling.
Okay.
And And your mother goes, no, this is not funny. This is not funny. Where is my baby? Where is my baby? And the doctor turns and hands the baby to a nurse, and the nurse runs out. And the doctor turns back and says, we will deal with this. We will figure out a way. Your father turns and goes, no, this can't be happening. This is not. And the room goes black. The light slowly comes back, and you're sitting in what seems to be your parents' bedroom as your father is walking back and forth in the room as your mother is sitting on the bed. Look, we had to do it, okay? We had to do it. And he's nervous, and he is just walk. Why didn't you tell me that was in your blood? My blood? How do you know it was my blood? It could have been from you. As they're getting heated, he walks over like furious. The door opens. It's been dealt with. Thank you, your father says to a random person in the room. The door closes. We've lost everything because of this. Everything. We were supposed to be the next to rule. And because of this, we've lost it all. They can't have demon seed in this family. And we have lost it. Our only choice. I don't know. The room goes black again. Almost vignettes, tiny little moments within the history of your parents flash up. It reminds you of theater when you were a child, these just small moments to get you through. You see the same girl being held and being taken away by the nurse. Just kill it. Get rid of it. Yes, sir. She walks down the hallway, and as no one is around, she takes the child and she hides the baby into a basket, and she runs outside and hands the basket to a little boy. Says, now take this child and do not speak where this came from. Moss, it is the morning the next day. You wake up. You wake up, and Krug, Robin, and Remy haven't slept all night as they sit around your bed. You wake up knowing that you have a sister, and that you know very deep down that she is very much alive still. But you don't know where she is.
Through tears, Moss sits up, and the first thing she says is, well, I'm a princess. I'm like actually very emotional.
And I think that that's a perfect place to end today's episode. Thank you all so very much for coming and watching us live. If you weren't able to watch us live, thank you for watching us on YouTube. If you do have a chance to watch us on Twitch, please come over and watch us on Twitch, because we're really trying to push our numbers to get partner, and this is one of our like lower viewed shows, so we're trying to get that. But anyways, that doesn't matter. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. I have been wanting to tell this story of Moss's past for a while now. Yes, why don't we go in the normal order? Remy and Robin, say us goodbye.
Well, I'm Jonas. I've been playing Robin, and I'm on Twitter at Jonas Newhouse, and I'm also in a band with William called Glass Beach. We're on Twitter at Glass Beach Band.
I'm William, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at kwilliamwhite. I'm also in Glass Beach Band, and I run another show for QueueTimes called Hijinks and Handlebars. It is currently Hijinks in Dungeon World. We're doing a Dungeon World miniseries at the moment. I think we're on episode 18. I might be wrong. But yeah, that's been going. You can find all of those episodes on the QueueTimes main YouTube channel in a playlist called Hijinks in Dungeon World. If you like that stuff, we also have a Kids on Bikes continuous campaign that has about 50 episodes backlogged on the QueueTimes main YouTube channel as well. We will get back to that story eventually, but we used to do it in person, and doing this stuff remote and everything, we didn't feel confident continuing that story. So check that out. That's Tuesday nights at 7:30 p.m. Pacific. And also, I'm working on a new show for QueueTimes. So I'm gonna say
Why
the
did
title.
you say the name? Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm gonna say the
Did
title.
you decide on something? Okay.
Yeah. The new show is going to be called Killer Set. And I'm very excited, and it's a very fun, cool idea. And I'm going to be I want to say outright that I'm having a co-writer for it, and it's Samuel Richardson. So
Hell yeah.
our QueueTimes very own Sam Richardson. So look out for that. It's going to be soonish. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Krug.
I am Krug, playing Krug Claudel. If you want to reach out to me, go hit up our Discord. That's a fun place to talk and stuff. And also, I was never, ever in a million years going to let that demon leave. Are you kidding me? Of course not.
It could have been an epic quest of you hunting this demon down after the fact, you know?
Could have been, but instead, I'm just gonna wipe its juices off on my trousers, and there you go. That's the end.
Well, the thing is, we're gonna see it later now because it just reappears with.
I'm sure it will. I'm sure we will, but at the very, it has to be like recalled. You know, it can't just like of its own volition come and ruin lives. You know.
Awesome, Moss. How are you doing?
Man, I mean, I just want the viewers to know that I was not privy to any of that canon. That was Jake just completely like gave me that gift, and I'm feeling like I want to get like very serious for a second and just say like the gift of like emotional storytelling through tabletop role playing is really amazing, and the ability to elicit like real human emotion is really incredible, and that really happened today. And I feel like very like emotionally wrung out in a really good way, because Moss is such a facet of like who I wish I could be, like confident and fun and great, and like having this sprung upon her really adds like character depth to her, and she's such a big part of me. So sorry, I'm getting really emotional about it. But
No, don't apologize. You're gonna make me cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm even like actively trying to like zone out.
I mean, like you guys are really important to me, and this whole game is really important to me. And Moss is so close to my soul. So like her pain is my pain, and knowing that she has this knowledge, and like, but of course, most importantly, she's a princess. It was really intense, and it was really good. And thank you, Jake, for giving me that gift, because that was really amazing. Yeah, I'm Molly McIsaac. You can follow me everywhere at Molly McIsaac. However, I finally decided to foray into just fully embracing my chicken brand, because I raise chickens and they're like my favorite thing in the world outside of tabletop role playing. And so if you don't mind, I have content coming out, chicken content, and my new Instagram for that is Chicken Witchery. So if you could go follow that, there will be a lot of chicken, like witchy chicken content. I know that sounds weird, but it should be good.
You have a gothic chicken, like
I do. Her name is Clove. She's pitch black. She's black bones. So yeah, please go follow Chicken Witchery. Otherwise, I'm honestly not on social media that much lately because it's stressing me out through the pandemic. But I'm trying. Yeah. Follow me and follow these good, wonderful friends that I've been playing with forever now, that I love very much.
Awesome. Well, thank you all, like I said, for coming and watching us. Thank you, Moss, for allowing me to take you along on this journey. I hope that we'll have more of those moments across the board with everyone. Like I said, if you want to reach out and get a hold of me, you can get a hold of me on Twitter at IndigoQT. And with that, good night, everyone.
Bye.